What is going on, everybody? Good Tuesday evening, the bad diggity dizzle with another live hangout. This might be the only one I do this week. I wanted to come on and hang out with you guys a little bit. No KBO tomorrow. Starting to go back to the office a little bit more. So don't know how many of those games I'll be able to do, but what the hell? If I'm able to do one, I will, but obviously not tomorrow. Don't know about Friday either, but it is what it is. So what's going on there, Nicholas McCaslin? Easier for me to say. Harrison Jolly, Sports Extra 101, Chris Leone, Tom Lou, Jared Williams. What is going on, everybody? Thank you, Arena Giants Alliance, Blinky, Brandon Rogers, Cody Collins. What's going on, everybody? One thing I hate about StreamYard is the fact that what's going on, Louis Brand, New York Sports Hub, Chris Devers, John Doe, what's going on? And one thing I hate about StreamYard is it clumps the chat. I don't understand that. Benjamin Wynn, J-Dog, Sabrina, D. Coop, Ligma, John Williams, Jay Berman, Joe Black, Notorious Dink. Thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it very much. What is going on, everybody? Got me a beer tonight. It tastes damn good. Indeed. Yes, this is a nice room, right? This is my summer vacation spot. So I figured I would come here tonight. It's gorgeous out. Gorgeous night outside. Actually, my wife and I are looking for a new house, and I'm proud to say that it actually doesn't look like this at all. I wish it did, but no, we ain't wrong. We don't roll like that. But yeah, someday, maybe not. What's going on, Danny Alabrandi? What's going on there, Benjamin Wynn? I said that Mexican Giant. What's going on, Harrison Jolly? Thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my good man in New Zealand. $2 super chat. He says, whatever trolls disliking us, get a life. Oh, it's the same troll. He dislikes Chris's 3 times. He dislikes Phillies 3 times. He dislikes the sports series 3 times. He does this to all the big streamers. I don't know who it is. I have an idea who it is. But they do it to all of them. So it is, whatever. Kevin Cronin, what's going on there? Yes, Tom, it is. Hussein, what's going on? Ligma, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, New Jersey Jake, what's going on? Danny Lukenheimer, sorry if I'm missing guys again. StreamYard clumps the chat together, which I hate. But Ligma says, what's the worst pick, Jalen Hurts or Marvin Austin? Well, we got to go with Marvin Austin at the moment because we don't know what Jalen Hurts is going to do in the NFL. So we can't honestly say that Jalen Hurts is a worse pick than Marvin Austin. Not yet. Could be, but we can't say that yet. KP, Hennigod, what is going on, guys? Thank you for being here. NYG31, Adam John Doe 230, JWad Kuzum, Gambler. My man, Gambler. Salute, Paisano. What is going on there, Gambler? How you doing, man? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. We did. We brought kids into this. You know that. Really, sir. What's going on there? Every single body. It's good to see you. Oh, Mark Edelman, man. Thank you for the super chat, my man. I do appreciate it very much. He doesn't have a comment. He just says, hey, Baddog, here's $5. Take it. I appreciate what you do. Mark, thank you for the super chat, my man. Brilly. I really do appreciate that, my good man. It just, like I said, just nothing to say. Just, here, have a Lincoln on me. I appreciate it, my man. New York for Life 12, what's going on, my man? How can you upgrade your membership? You're on your phone. Clocks, what's going on? Clocks and I have been disagreeing a lot lately, but I'm glad that you enjoyed the video today, Clocks. Yeah, I wish, Benjamin, I wish this was my humble abode. Oh, no problem, Mark. Yeah, it was my pleasure to do the Eli Apple. Yeah, Adam, I wish this was my room. Who asked me about the membership? So New York for Life, if you click on the member, again, if you go in the description of the video, it's right at the top. I think I have it at the top. It says, if you want to become a member of the channel, there's a link there. If you click on that, you should be allowed to change whatever you want to do there, my man. I mean, you don't have to do that. I appreciate you asking. But that's how you would do it. If you don't see the join on your phone or whatever, click on that link or click on your membership. If it says perks, click on that. I think it brings stuff up. Yeah, you don't need to worry about that, Cody, man. Life happens. Who's a troll hating on your channel? I don't know. What can you do, man? People are going to hate. Hate is going to hate. MYG31, that's how I know I'm doing something right. McAdoo or Shermer? Shermer was worse. At least McAdoo brought the Giants to the playoffs. Fahad, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Christian Montoya, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. Brilly, $5 super chat says, hey, Bad Dog, I've been missing the streams lately, pretty busy. Do you think Drew Lock's being overhyped? Number one, you don't ever need to apologize for missing streams, Christian, or anybody for that matter. I'm glad you're here now. And again, life happens, man. Your schedule does not revolve around me. Make it when you can. I appreciate it whenever you guys can make it, of course. So don't ever feel bad about coming in late or missing streams. It happens. Do I think Drew Lock's being overhyped? I really don't know. I don't know that much about Drew Lock as far as what he could be in Denver. I do think that Pat Shurmur as an offensive coordinator could help him. He's good at quarterbacks. I don't really know what they're saying about Drew Lock. I think he'll be decent. I don't think he's going to be an elite guy, but I do think he could have a solid year for Denver. A lot of people picking Denver in the AFC as a sleeper this year. Andy Garcia, Daniel Barry, what's going on, guys? Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. QC, my man, what is going on? Brother, how you doing? Thank you for being here, my man. I do appreciate it very much. Jared Williams is in the house as well. So, again, I appreciate you all hanging out with me tonight, kind of taking the place of the KBO. And, it's all good. I think, like I said, I think the live streams might get cut down a bit. We'll see. Why is my merchandise showcased? Why not? I wanted to showcase it tonight. I didn't think there was a problem with that. It is my channel. It is my merchandise. But I wanted to showcase it tonight. I wanted to show because the Lakers are coming back, right? Basketball is coming back July 31st. This guy's going to be back. The Laker dog's coming back with the kiss. So why not? I figured I would showcase it tonight. Why not? I like the merchandise. I got me a hoodie. My coffee mug finally shipped, so. Oh, Cody, of course. The bang holes are always good, my man. Always. And I'll get in touch about fantasy football. I don't know, but I'll definitely get in touch with you. I got your message I got your DM on Twitter, so I can definitely, get up with that. Zach Schmidt, what's good, my man? How you doing, brother? Thank you for joining the stream. My boy Afghanistan's in the house, so always here. My man, what's going on? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. Yes, QC was one of the first to buy one of my shirts, and I appreciate it, my man. Afghanistan, how can I be the man when you the man? Of course. What's going on there, Darren Gale? How you doing? I appreciate that, my man. What do you think the outcome of the Baker case will be? I think he's going to be found innocent. Darren, I don't think he's going to serve any jail time. I just don't know if Roger Goodell and company is going to suspend him or not. We have to see what the Giants do as far as, like a punishment or what Goodell does. But we'll have to, I don't know. I think he's going to get off as far as like any criminal activity, but I don't know what the NFL is going to do. Moose Kamal, how can I be the man when you the man? What's going on, Yuri Andelez and Chris Stevens? Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. Brilly, my good man. He says, how do you feel about Lamb being a Cowboy and wearing 88? And Dak having so many weapons, and the gym's open, bro. The gym is not open here yet, Chris. So I'm jealous. I know it's open in Texas. I know it's open in other places. I think California will also open their gyms. I'm hopeful that this they'll be open soon here. I miss it. I do stay in shape, but I do miss the gym. There's no doubt about that. And I thought Michael Irvin's number was retired. I always thought 88 was retired. I'm surprised it's not. I don't have a problem with him wearing number 88. I do think CeeDee Lamb is going to be great. I do. I think CeeDee Lamb is going to be great. As far as Dak having weapons, we'll see if he plays for you guys. You guys, the Cowboys and Dak Prescott are trying to get a contract done. So we'll see if he even plays. But yeah, I mean, he's got a damn good receiving core. One of the best in football with Gallup, CeeDee Lamb, and Amari Cooper. Very dangerous trio of receivers. No doubt about that. Hunter, what's going on? Hunter Markovici. Yes, I think it was a terrible idea to give Hicks 7 years. I know he only got $7 million or $10 million a year, but my God, I mean, he's always hurt. He's always hurt. So, I didn't like that at all. They gave him way too many years. QC says, hit that thumbs up. Hell yeah, guys, hit that thumbs up If you haven't, man, I'd appreciate that. The Entertainer Talking Sports, stand up. What's going on, Entertainer? How you doing, my man? Good to see you. Great videos today, as always. I like the outdoor ambiance of the patio. I wish I had one. My next house will. It'll also have a 3-season room. These are things that I'm looking for. Looking for a house like the one behind me. And I've actually found one. I just can't buy it. But, you know, what the hell? We can dream. But, yeah, I mean, you know, it is what it is. So you know, it's all good. But I like the patio stuff. The hair definitely needs to be cut. TTVBTWWWYT. Mouthful. Thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly. The $1 super chat says, here you go, Baddog. I appreciate that very much. Jersey Life, what's going on, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. I need a patio. I need a house like this. This is my dream house, man. Yeah. Like I said, we can dream. Christian Pena, Soprano Coast. What's up, fellas? How you doing? Thank you for being here tonight. I do appreciate it very much. Yeah, as usual. Just hang out for a couple hours and shoot the shit and whatever. I can tell you this. I'm working on a really good collab, and I'm hoping it comes together. I think you guys will enjoy it. So I'm working on it. I don't want to give anything away, but we're working on something that I think you guys will enjoy. Brett Copork, what's going on? Sadan Smith, Luann, thank you guys for joining this stream. I appreciate it very much. Zach Schmidt continues to just murder the NFL season pass or whatever that is, the game pass, killing it. Dan Omack, yes, I have no doubt that Andrew Thomas is going to start left tackle day one. I have no doubt about that. I think he'll without a doubt. Chris Stevers, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my man. He says, have you seen my bar on Twitter? Check it out. I think I did see it. It's freaking nice. It was nice. I used to stream from my bar over there back in the day. I don't do that anymore. I sit down now, which is nice. You know, so I did. I do remember seeing your bar. It's pretty freaking sweet. Clocks, I don't remember him being how he was recruited out of high school. Honestly, I don't pay much attention to the high school recruitments that go to colleges. I mean, I love college football, but I'm not that much into college football where I check out the high school recruiters or like the high school recruits. Like, I don't know the 4- and 5-star recruits. And so I really don't know how Pat Mahomes was out of high school. Nick DeWick, what's going on, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. Prison Mike is in the house. Sabrina, how you doing, my lady? Thank you for joining the stream. And again, if I'm missing some of these, I apologize. StreamYard sticks and clumps the chat together. And then, you know, then it all flies open at one time. It's ridiculous. Hope you do a stream of Pat. I do want to work with him. I saw that he did, PTA did a great job of Chris. And definitely looking to work with him. That'd be awesome. Always looking to work with other Giants content creators, Jay. No doubt. New York for life. Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it so much, man. Brilly, brother. Is cereal a soup? No, cereal, man. Soup has broth. You can't eat soup without broth, but you can eat cereal without milk. Those are words to think about. Those are words to think about right there. That's a life lesson. Matthew Paniconi, what's going on? Thank you for joining this stream, my man. Appreciate it. Zach Kostoff, remember you from last night? Boomer Sooners, Zach. What's going on, my man? Thank you for joining the stream tonight. I appreciate it very much. See if I can find it, Jared. KBO game tomorrow? No, Jared. I have to go into the office tomorrow. The KBO is going to be more and more difficult for me to start doing games. You know, I'm down to one game a week no matter what. But you know, I got to go into the office tomorrow. Maybe Friday I'll do it. But I got to go. I have to go to the office tomorrow, so I'm not going to be able to stream it. Cody Collins, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my man. He says, Tana doing fantasy with me, so it should be fun. Yeah, I'll get in touch with you on Twitter about the Twitters. So I'll get in touch with you about that, my man. Who's my favorite KBO player so far? I forgot him, sports expert. I'm so tired in the morning, man. I couldn't even tell you. And I rarely stream the same team twice, so it's difficult because it's not like I watch every game. The only games I watch are the ones that I stream. So I don't, I'm not watching the entire league, man. I'm not getting up at 5 o'clock every morning. That's difficult, man. Is a hot dog a sandwich? No, it's not a sandwich. It's not a sandwich. Hamburger, you could consider it a sandwich. Hot dog's not a sandwich. Mark Edelman, man, thanks so much for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my good man. Again, no comment. He's just like, Baddog. He has $10 this time. $10. Take it. I appreciate it, Mark. Thanks so much, man. Really do appreciate it very much. And I see my man, Mr. A. Lewis Sr. I found my Yankee hat. And you know what other hat I found? This one. Not that it went anywhere. But July 31st, Mr. A. Lewis Sr., the Laker dog's coming back. You know it. He says, hey, Baddog, just checking in for a moment to say hi and let you know I'm still here and doing well. I just been busy for a while. Never a problem. Life happens. I'm glad to see you, my man, but I missed you. There's no doubt about that. You the man. But the Lakers are coming back soon, and we're ready for that. We're ready for that, right? And then, of course, we're ready for some Dodger baseball if the baseball ever gets their crap together. And then, of course, we're ready for a Yankees-Dodgers World Series. No doubt about that, right? No doubt. Who is my favorite Yankee, Landon? My favorite Yankee right now is Gleyber Torres. Gleyber Torres is my favorite Yankee right now. Sarcone says a hot dog is a small sub. Hot dog's a hot dog. I don't know. Chris Devers, man, thanks so much for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my man. Yes, I know you're watching the stream, the initial stream versus Dallas. He says, stream Dallas versus New York got me through my workday. I'm glad that we could still provide entertainment for you even after the season. A lot of people have been going back and watching Chris and my reaction to the Tampa Bay, that last drives of the Tampa Bay game, which is always funny that people go back to that and enjoy that so much. That is awesome. Christian Pena, water is not wet. No. Water makes you wet, but water itself is not wet. Water can't get wet. It's water. So it's not wet. 9-7 wildcard bet. I'll take its fee. I'll take it. No doubt about that, man. Sports expert says, he's talking to sports expert. Rogers is washed. L.A. Lou, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it, my man. Brilly, my good man. He says, wishing everyone a good hangout with Baddog. We'll hang for about 10 minutes. Then it's off to Z's land. Had to at least give my support. Everyone enjoy later. L.A. Lou, you're the man. Have a safe night at work, my man. Always good to see you. And again, like I just told Mr. A. Lewis Sr., Lakers and Dodgers coming back. Of course, the Yankees will be here a lot if we ever get baseball back. There's no doubt about that. I can't wait to do the Yankee stuff. And obviously, we'll continue to do the Giant stuff as well as we move into training camp areas here in the next month or so. Going to be very busy. I know we've had a lull as far as sports go and everything going on here in the last couple of months. But starting in July, we're going to start to get a lot more busy. We're going to have a lot more content. There's going to be a lot more to talk about. And I cannot wait for that. No doubt about it. Zeke fan, what's going on? EDP's dad's in the house. Robert Schmale, what is going on? Thank you for joining this stream. Life has become great again. Sports is coming back. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yes, indeed, Afghanistan. That was where that term was coined because Janoris Jenkins got crushed by Mike Evans that entire game after he was talking about how he can only do his job for like 3 seconds or couldn't do his job for 10 seconds. That was ridiculous. Football preseason, absolutely, Luann. That is the plan. So, yes, they are going to start on time. We're going on Lake Nona, Barkley X26, Brooklyn Hit Squad. Thank you guys for tuning in. James Montag, how can I be the man when you the man? Thank you for being here, man. I do appreciate it very much. NYG31, I hope baseball does come back. Players and owners got to get their crap together, or it ain't going to be good for baseball. Not going to be good for baseball at all. Not at all. Mark Edelman, man, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it so much, man. Brilly, my good man. He says that house is in your future studio for you and Chris. Can you imagine that? By the way, the Redskins front seven scare you a little. Yeah, the Redskins do have a good front seven. I'm not going to lie. Especially Chase Young. I mean, Chase Young is he's a beast. I mean, the guy's an absolute beast. He's a stud. We'll see how he progresses at the next level. Ron Rivera is a defensive coach, so it definitely could be difficult. And our offensive line is young. I mean, Andrew Thomas is a rookie. Nate Solder didn't play well. We have a big question mark at center. Zeitler's getting older. So as much as I like what they did with the offensive line as far as drafting goes, it's young. And the Skins front seven is definitely very formidable. So, I definitely. Caleb Sutherland, the kicker from Oklahoma, former kicker from Oklahoma. What's going on, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. Jersey Life. I am not a legend, but how can I be the man when you're the man? I love it. Do I want the Lakers to win it all? I'm going to stream them. So the Knicks can't win it all. So I might as well go for the team that I stream, right? Of course. I got a lot of Laker fans on this channel. I'm rooting for them. Charlie Ingram, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly. I really do appreciate this. Finally saw yours and Chris's reaction to Daniel Jones' draft. A lot of guys got Jones's middle name wrong. It's actually Steven. Yes, a lot of people were upset that night, myself included. Legendary reaction. Not in a good way, but went viral. Pretty much everybody saw that one. So, yeah. I'm glad I was wrong. That's all I can say. I mean, I'm a big fan of Daniel Jones, and I think he's going to do big things starting this year. No doubt about that. What's going on, Midwest Sports? Thank you for joining the stream. You're going to watch the MLB draft? Yeah, I'll probably watch it too. I always watch it anyway. I hope so. 40 touchdowns, 4,500 yards. That'd be great. That'd be awesome. Chris Devers, thank you again so much for the super chat. I appreciate all the love, guys, man. Thank you so much. Brilly, my good man. He says, so I get that Bad Dog tank, you putting that Herbie Hancock on it. So I get that Bad Dog tank, you putting that Herbie Hancock on it. Oh, I can definitely sign a Bad Dog tank top for you, Mr. Divas. No doubt. I'm sending out a bunch of autograph shirts. So yeah. I can definitely put that on there for you. No doubt about it. When's the next call-in? That I don't know. If I'm doing a call-in, I'm probably going to do it. It's not really so much call-in, but it'd be through StreamYard now because it's just so much easier. We had that U and Cobb live watch Dallas versus New York. Cobb and I will be working together in the future. We just got to figure something out. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. I should be a Lakers fan. I'm not going to be a Lakers fan, KP. It'll never happen. I'll root for my Lakers fans on this channel. I hope that they do well, but I'm a Knicks fan for the rest of my life. I've been a Knicks fan since '84, and I'm going to stay with that. Yes, Jared. Mr. A. Lewis Sr. popped in for a second, got me this hat. He also got me this one right here, which I don't wear because you can't see it's white, and the green screen obviously gets screwed up. But he got me that one as well. He's the man. Just figured out Bostic's putting up numbers in Washington. Yeah. They're going to be good. Well, it's not faded. It's the green screen. Green screen does that. A Miami Heat fan, how do you think they are? Do you think they're a top? I don't think they're a top team. They're a good team. They're not an elite team, but they're pretty good. Butler's certainly helped them out quite a bit. But they're a very good team. I just don't think they're the level of like the Milwaukee Bucks or, a team like that, I love the all. Yeah. Like I said, whenever restaurants open up again, I go to a nice meal with my wife. I still always wear my hat. I wear the white hat there. Xenos the Legend, what's going on? Busy day, man. Busy day. They've just been busy lately. They've been busy days. They beat the Bucks twice. It doesn't mean anything in the regular season. It means nothing in the regular season. The regular season doesn't mean anything. There's been a lot of teams that have owned other teams in the regular season and couldn't beat in the playoffs. I look at the 92 Knicks. Chicago Bulls swept us 4-0 in the regular season. They killed us. Everyone thought we were getting swept. Took them to 7 games. So you never know. Playoffs totally different. Do you think the Knicks? I don't know, Don Biz. I don't know. I haven't looked at that, man. I have. There's no college. The problem was there was no college basketball. The college basketball that I watch is the tournament. There wasn't any. Yeah, I agree, L.A. Lou. They are definitely headed in the right direction. There's no doubt about that. Charlie Naxon, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my good man. You saw what DJ said on Instagram, pretty awesome. I did not see it. I'll have to take a look at it. No doubt. I'll have to take a look and see what he said because I did not see it. How high of a ceiling does Mitchell Robinson have? Mitchell Robinson's really raw, but he's really athletic. And I like Mitchell Robinson. The problem with the Knicks, Mark, this is the type of guy, right, that the Knicks give up on. And then he goes somewhere else and he plays really well. I think of Trevor Ariza. Like Trevor Ariza was a guy that the Knicks didn't let develop, and then he went elsewhere and he played really well. So the Knicks have got to keep guys like Mitchell Robinson. I definitely think he could be an all-star in this league. He will be good enough. He's got a really good skill set, and again, he's extremely athletic. Punkum's in the house. What is going on, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. Yes, Jared. Thank you, sir. It is a nice place. It is, indeed. I don't think Barrett sucks, Tom, but I would have preferred Zion. There's no doubt about that. I saw one of your videos before. Zeke is not better than Barkley. No, he's not better than Barkley. I've never said Zeke was better than Barkley. I've always said Zeke is one of the best in the league, but he's not as good as Barkley. Do I think the Giants can be playoff contenders? Everything would have to go right for that to happen. Everything would have to go right for that to happen. We'd have to be completely healthy too, So it's all good. He talked about supporting BLM, showed his leadership. Oh, I listen. Daniel Jones' work ethic is proving his leadership to me. The fact that the guy's working so hard to get better in the offseason when a lot of guys can be sitting around being lazy and he's not. He's working to improve the things he needs to improve upon. So I think that's big time for Daniel Jones. See, this has just happened. Like I just had 4 things pop up. Like I hate the way StreamYard's chat goes. Are the Knicks going to be relevant for? Yeah, I think they are notorious stink. Barkley is one of the last to go coast to coast the floor every day of play. Oh, Charles Barkley, you mean? Chris Stevens, thank you again for the super chat, my man. Brilliant, my good man. He says, how did New York get the best YouTube guys? Hate Dallas. I have no idea. I appreciate that, Chris. I don't know if we got the best YouTube guys, but I do appreciate it very much. And I can't believe Asia just did what she did. I'm going to get to that in a second. Asia, you are absolutely incredible, my lady. You are unbelievable. I don't even know what to say. I mean, the Phillies ace, John Letourneau, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my good man. Stella! Bad Dog, always love and respect you, my friend. Can you give your opinion on why Skip and you have different opinions on Hurts and his success? Because I watched Jalen Hurts play at Oklahoma every game. I watched him play at Alabama almost every game. Doesn't have an NFL skill set. College skill set, yes, much like Tim Tebow had a college skill set. Terrell Pryor had that college skill set. Guys like that. Landry Jones had that skill set. Johnny Manziel. It didn't translate to the NFL. That's why I don't like Jalen Hurts in the NFL. And Asia, I don't even know what to say. You are unbelievable. Thank you so much, Asia. I mean, that's overwhelming. I appreciate it so much. Brilly, my lady. I really appreciate it. She says, what up, Bad Dog, you loon? I am watching the Yankee game last year when Boone started the We Are Savages chant. Oh, I remember that. Yes. My guys are savages in that box. I think that was Brett Gardner that struck out. The Yankees are a bunch of savages, and they're going to be savages again this year. She said that chant is still hilarious. I enjoyed the stream last night with you, Chris, Goose, and Bobby. You are all amazing, and you definitely saved my insanity from personal problems. Well, I mean, I appreciate it so much, Asia. Like I've said, and I talked to you, DM'd you on Twitter, and I've said this a number of times here. You are an amazing supporter of not just myself, not just Entertainer, but everybody in the sports community. I mean, anytime someone's live streaming, if it's Philly 500, if it's Sportsery, if it's Sir Cardinal, if it's Butcher's Block of Patriots Talk, if it's Goose, you are there and supporting everybody. And it's amazing. So thank you so much for everything you do for everybody in the sports community. It is. It's incredible. So again, Asia, thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate it. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. So thank you so much, Asia. You're unbelievable. Someday I'm going to get to City Field, and even though you work the concession stand, I'll buy you a beer. Crazy Dog, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my man. He says, I bet the Knicks get LaMelo Ball, Cavs get top. Yeah, LaMelo Ball, I'd be happy with him. I would be happy with LaMelo Ball. I've heard about him going to the Knicks. I would definitely be happy with LaMelo Ball. I could live with that. No doubt about that. NYG31, thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. Brilly, my good man. He says, the LA Rams suck. I'm not going to say anybody sucks when we're the Giants. And we play them this year. And the last time we played the Rams, I think they beat us like 51-10. I'm not saying anything about the Rams. I'm not saying anything about the Rams. My boy Afghanistan says, Baddog, I just started watching my 4K UHD copy of Maniac with Joe Spinell last night. I love that film. Tom Savini, special effects. Tom Savini actually is the one that gets his head blown off in the car when Spinell gets up there and blows his head off. That is a fantastic movie. Very, very underrated movie, but very good one. And, of course, Afghanistan, I know about that. It's in my class. Oh, you don't drink, Asia? Well, I'll have to buy you something that you do drink. An iced tea, a hot chocolate, a coffee. Do you drink coffee? All right, Jay Watt, have a great night, man. Thank you for swinging in. I do appreciate it, my man. I appreciate you swinging by. Clock says, Dog, any feelings of Nelson being number 4 off PFF's list the last 2 years? No, I have no feelings. I mean, he's a great tackle. I mean, he totally changed the line for the Colts. There's no doubt about that. Quentin Nelson was a great pick. There's no doubt about it. But the Giants weren't going to take him second. And again, I think that had a lot to do with ownership that they took Saquon Barkley. Clocks. I don't think that had to do with Dave Gettleman as much as it did ownership telling him, you have to try to win with Eli Manning here. That's why he didn't take him. We didn't have a running back. That's why we didn't do it. That's why we didn't pull the trigger on him, in my opinion. L.A. Lou, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my man. I really do appreciate it. He says, all right, my streamily, I'm out and watch the Rams suck all the way to the playoffs. I'm so glad almost everyone is counting them out. Lady, all. L.A. Lou, you're the man. Thank you so much again. Stay safe, brother. Have a great night at work. And whenever I stream the KBO again, I will see you and try to get you through the end part of your shift. I mean, I just can't do it tomorrow because, again, I got to go into the office tomorrow, so I'm not going to be able to make it tomorrow. But maybe Friday we can do the KBO. Savini is the GOAT Punkum, no doubt about that. And yeah, Afghanistan is one of my favorite scenes, no doubt about that. I mean, if you're a horror movie fan, that's the type of thing that you love. Asia, what do you drink? Can I buy you something to eat or something? Let me do something for you. I ever get to City Field, which, I mean, I'm not a Mets fan, so, Of course, they do play the Yankees, and who knows what's going on this year. I got no idea what's going on this year, but I'm going to get down there eventually. No doubt, because I haven't been to City Field, and I would love to go. Get her the Holy Grail, one of those like Starbucks caramel frappuccinos. Those are one of my favorites, or the Java chip. Yeah, Garrett Cole is going to be great for us. Barkley 26. No doubt about that. Is that my backyard? I wish, Asia, I could only dream of this being my backyard. I would just like to vacation in a house like this. It's my dream home. Probably never going to come true, but never say never. Maybe one day I'll hit the lottery. Maybe. Yeah. But, this is just, the view is unbelievable. I wish. Nick the Wick, man, thank you for the super chat, bro. I appreciate it, my man. Brilly says, you the man, Nick. How can I be the man when you the man? Friday KBO, I'm there. I appreciate that. I appreciate it very much. And Asia says, just buy me a soda, Bad Dog. You got it. One soda coming up. Asia. Again, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Again, just you are unbelievable. I really do appreciate it. G. Ever, what is going on? Thank you for joining the stream. And Namar Sakan, what's going on? The one. How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Yes, I mean, yes, life would be a much more peaceful. You're not lying about that. You're not lying about that. Chris Devers, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my man. Zeke is better than Barkley. 4th and 1, who you pick? Well, that's situational. That doesn't make him a better running back. But if I'm going to be completely honest with you, I'm taking Zeke on 4th and 1. Zeke goes forward. Saquon Barkley can go backwards sometimes. Of course, behind Dallas's O-line might be a different story for Saquon, but I can't deny that I would give the ball to Zeke. I trust him more to get a 4th and 1 than Barkley. It doesn't mean that Zeke does anything else better than Barkley. If I want my running back to take it to the house from the 20-yard line, our 20-yard line, to go an 80-yard touchdown, whether he receives it or receives it or runs it, I'm taking Barkley. Zeke doesn't have that breakaway speed. Zeke doesn't have that elusiveness. Zeke doesn't have those things that Barkley has. So I can't do it. Where's my man Benjamin? I saw him in the beginning. I don't see him now. Xavier Carroll, what's going on, my man? How you doing, buddy? He says, I'll live in a house in Jamaica, Baddog, and I put 20 years as a pipe fitter and get the pension. Yes, sir. Yeah, when I get my pension, we'll retire to Myrtle Beach or to Florida, definitely. Gangrene David, what's going on, my man? Thank you for joining the stream, buddy. I appreciate it very much. Good to see you, sir. Asia said just buy her soda. I saw that. And she said any soda. I got you. Do a really pay. Darnold stinks. There you go. The Phillies ace, John Letourneau. Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my man. I really appreciate it. He says, Bad Dog, can Wentz be underestimated again for making a potential MVP run? Where do you see Jones ranking in 2020 in the whole NFL? Giants stink. Okay. If Wentz is healthy, always an MVP candidate, in my opinion. John, you know that I like Carson Wentz. I don't see anything bad about Carson Wentz. His durability is a question mark. There's no doubt about that. But I don't have a problem with Carson Wentz. I think Carson Wentz is one of the better quarterbacks in this league. I think he's one of the best quarterbacks in this league. He's right around between 5 and 7, in my opinion. So he's definitely one of the best. Okay. And I made a video on it. I think Daniel Jones is a top 10 quarterback this year. I said it in a number of videos. Chris Sims came out today, talked about, how he's really impressed and was blown away with Daniel Jones's rookie season. So I think Daniel Jones is going to have a big year, and I think Daniel Jones will be a top 10 quarterback. I think Carson Wentz is definitely an MVP candidate if the Eagles win the division, which I'm predicting them to do so. But we'll see. I think it comes down to them and the Cowboys again. Honestly, I think the Redskins and Giants get a little better. And then I think next year, the Eagles and Cowboys are going to have some competition from both the Redskins and Giants. But right now, you guys are still better than we are. Assuming James Paxton is a good year, do you re-sign him? How many years and how much? Injuries do scare me, Jay. It's a great question. Pitching is such a hot commodity. You need pitching. You can never have enough pitching. That's the saying. Maybe 4 years, $60 million, I would give him if you could get him for that. 4 years, $60 million, 4 years, $68 million. I wouldn't give him a long-term deal, Jay. I'd give him 3 or 4 years, maybe with a team option for a 5th or something. Gangrene David, I did see your you text me. Was that text or Twitter? I don't remember. I was just busy when it popped up today. I will talk to you about Thursday. I don't know what's going on this week, so let me figure it out. But I will. I'll definitely talk to you about collabing with you on Thursday. We'll see what we can do. Mikey C says Saquon was the right pick, a top 3 player in the draft. Now a top 3 running back and a top 10 player in the league. Yeah, I have no problem with them taking Saquon. It just wasn't. That was a win now move. But he's only 23 years old, and he's incredible. Saw it, we saw it. So what's going on there, D Coop? Anywhere but Myrtle Beach? I love Charleston, South Carolina. But I also love Florida. My wife loves San Antonio. We'll see. It's years away. I'm 44. I'll be 44 in July, so I'm thinking my son's 3. I'm thinking maybe 15 years, 16 years. He's in college. I'm gone. That's I figure. About 16 years. About 60, I'm out. So that'd be awesome. Asia, thank you. Oh, my God. Thank you so much again for the super chat. I really appreciate it, Asia. You're unbelievable. Brilliant, my lady. I really do appreciate it. She said, Bad Dog, one day I'm going to make you start watching some Marvel movies, starting with Iron Man. You don't know what you are missing. If you can watch The Sopranos, you can watch Marvel. I still have not watched The Sopranos. And sometimes, Asia, I do this just to spite people now because people are like, how can you not watch The Sopranos, Bad Dog? I have not watched The Sopranos. I have to watch The Sopranos. That is something I got to do. I have watched Iron Man. I have watched Marvel movies, Asia. I'm just not a huge fan of them. I like DC better. Like I'm a Superman, Batman guy. My wife loves Iron Man though. She loves Iron Man. I don't know. I'm just not a movie I don't know. I've never really been much of a movie person except for like horror. I like horror movies. I like war movies. I like military movies. I like court movies, like courtroom dramas. Like those are the things I like. I don't know why. I've never been big into comedies. There's some comedies I like, but it's rare. And I don't know. I've just never been into like the Marvel movies. I also used to love Kung Fu movies when I was a kid, like anything Bruce Lee. I love Bruce Lee. Like I can't wait for the 30 for 30 to come out on him. And I can't, I used to always watch those Kung Fu movies. Sho Kosugi, Ninja. He was in that, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Steven Seagal. But Bruce Lee was my guy, I don't know. Watch Homeland? No. I'm telling you guys, I do not. The only number one, you got to remember something. I have a 3-year-old. So most of the stuff that I have to watch revolves around him. So I'm an expert on Blippi. I'm an expert on Disney movies. Of course, my wife loves Disney movies too. So, that's part of it. But it's incredible. Me, I've always been a horror movie guy. And if I do get the television myself, I'm usually watching an old sports game. Or I'm watching the Golden Girls like I am right now. Or Everybody Loves Raymond or Seinfeld, something like that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sounds good, David. Weekend, probably not happening. I have a busy weekend. It's my nephew's birthday this weekend, so I'm probably not going to be able to do it this weekend, but we will definitely hook up at some point. We'll figure it out. What's my favorite part of The Hangover? So many good parts. I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you. There's so many funny parts in that movie. I think my favorite part, honestly, and it's a little part in the movie. There's so many parts that I love in the movie. But I think that my favorite part, and again, it's a quick part, when Alan tells Doug that he's clear. He tells him he's clear to go into the next lane. There's a big semi right there, and he almost get in an accident. That cracked me the hell up. That was funny. And Asia, yes, I do have Disney Plus for my son. Like I said, it's also for my wife. I think she was happy. But yeah, Disney Plus, ESPN, that's how I watch The Last Dance all the time. Yeah, but definitely Disney Plus was a necessity with a 3-year-old. There's no doubt about that. He loves Nemo. He loves Shrek. He loves Tangled. What else does he watch? What's going on, Super Bowl Waterfly? Thank you guys for joining the stream. Alphabet is here, I see. I'm trying to think what else he likes. I'll tell you this, and again, I don't know if anybody's my age in here. The first movie that I wanted to see, because Disney Plus had he loves Tarzan. And I love Tarzan. Tarzan is probably my favorite Disney movie. He loves Toy Story. That's another one. Monsters Inc., which is good because I love all those movies myself. The first movie that I had to see on Disney Plus was The Cat from Outer Space, because I remember that when I was a kid with Sandy Duncan and a cat that talked, Jake with the magic collar. Corniest movie ever. When I watched it back, but God, I loved it as a kid. What did I just see that I wanted to read there? Betty White don't age. No, she doesn't. She's like 98. Oh, Sabrina says she binged on Golden Girl reruns. I do too. When they play them on Logo or Hallmark, I can watch Golden Girls for hours. Love him. Johnny Munoz, what's going on, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. My Eli rant cracked. Oh, the Eli Apple rant. Oh, that was a good one, Mark. I'm telling you, people think that the Daniel Jones rant I had was insane. That Eli Apple rant was the day after. If you would have saw me the night we drafted him, it was way worse than when we took Daniel Jones. That would have went viral. If I was streaming it on YouTube when we took him, I was mad when the Bears traded up and took Leonard Floyd. I was so heated already. And then they took Eli Apple. I was mad. I don't know if you looked at my Ben McAdoo rant, Mark. Check that out too. Because in that video, this is made in the beginning of 2016. I say right in there, it's going to take the Giants 5 years to get out of this mess. And here we are in year 5. It's crazy. Tom Ty, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my man. He says, I heard a rumor that Entertainer is your son. I'm not that old. He could be my long-lost brother, though. He could be my long-lost brother. You never know. I did see Toy Story 4. So we tried to take my son to the movie theater, hoping that he would watch it. He had just turned 2. That didn't work out very good. But yes, I did watch Toy Story 4. Not like this, not in the same vein as the other 3. I mean, I liked it, but I loved the first 3. Like, I love those. Those are great movies. Betty White is hilarious. Did I finish Cheers? Yes, I did finish Cheers. I love the Cheers. No doubt about it. There's Benjamin Wynn. He says, punk him. I don't know who that is on his avatar there. That's a new avatar. But there he is. I was just looking for you. Yeah, it's funny, David. You don't have the New York accent. I mean, I live upstate. I don't even know why the hell I still have that. I moved out of the city when I was like 4. I don't even really remember it. But I always kept that thing. I don't know why. Toy Story 3 got you emotional. They're great movies. Great movies. Mega Giants, what's going on, my man? Favorite rock bands? Absolutely. Journey, Foreigner, Iron Maiden, Metallica. Those are probably my favorite rock bands. Genesis, Where am I? I'm in my dream home, Supermo. I am in my dream house right now. Just getting away from it all. Just hanging out. Cheers is a great TV theme. It's Elena from Uncharted. Don't know what that is, Benjamin, so that's why I didn't understand. Now, if you would have put Elaine from Seinfeld, I would have known who it was. Yeah, I love Iron Maiden. Maiden's good. Good workout music, too. Like, I like Number of the Beast. It's probably my favorite. God, there's so many good songs from Iron Maiden. Good stuff. I did not see that Cheese Whiz. I have to look at it. Somebody told me about it. I did not see it on Instagram. I definitely have to take a look at it. Redskins fan have gone insane, suing Zach Ertz, saying Zach Ertz is not a top 10 in the league, stressing over Dak's contract. I dare to say we're the only ones we haven't went crazy. They're saying Zach Ertz is not a top 10 tight end in the league. They are crazy. He's a top 3 tight end in the league. Jay, I like Guns N' Roses, but really only the Appetite for Destruction. I didn't like them after that. I just liked Appetite for Destruction. What's going on there, Chill Daddy, New York Sports Hub, Alvaro Figueroa. What's going on, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. Bold sign, favorite Disney movies, Tarzan. I love Tarzan. I need to watch all the Toy Story movies. They're good. Ravens fan, what's going on? Yeah, I agree. I think 6 to 8 is very reasonable. Yeah, Norm is a lot of people's favorites. Mine was Cliff Clavin. Cliff Clavin was such a bullshitter. I loved that guy. He cracked me up. He was a know-it-all that knew nothing. It made me laugh. RDJ was the best Iron Maiden I'd ever seen and came a long way. I got a moth in my house right now. There's a moth flying around over there. I wonder if he'll make an appearance. There's a moth in my house. Slayer's what it's all about. Never a big Slayer guy. Just not that thick. Yeah, I know. Sometimes it gets thick. Like when I went down, when I was down there with you and Tana and everybody down there in the Meadowlands, it really got thick because I was hanging out with guys with thick New York accents. It really comes back when I hang out with those guys. Genesis is great. Phil Collins is one of my favorites. What did I not read right here? RDJ was the best. Oh, Iron Man. I'm sorry, Asia. I got we're talking about Iron Maiden. I got what you're saying. Robert Downey Jr. was the best Iron Man I'd ever seen. He came a long way. Yeah, like I said, my wife loved Robert Downey Jr. In that. Jamar Chase next year, we'll see. Procol Harum should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Long overdue, in my opinion. The only Procol Harum song I know is Whiter Shade of Pale. I don't know any Procol. I tell you who should be in the Hall of Fame is the Guess Who. How is the Guess Who not in the Hall of Fame? Jay Berman or Johnny Rivers. Those guys are great. You know. Yeah, Toy Story 3 was dark. Diane or Rebecca, definitely Diane. Thank you, Alex Sports. Appreciate that. Yeah. Like I said earlier, my wife and I are looking at houses, and the houses we're looking at, you know, they look nothing like this. You know, so it's all good. Favorite San Francisco Giants player? Mad Bum. No doubt about that. Madison Bumgarner. He's the man. I mean, ever Barry Bonds. Pizza or steak? No, steak. That's not close. I had steak tonight. Steak, mushrooms, and steak, sauteed mushrooms, and some rice. Good dinner tonight. Good dinner. Definitely good dinner. Where's my boy? Bear? I don't know where. If it's Bears, Cubs, Canes. One of the guys on Uncle Lou's streams always comes in and says, "Baddog, how much is the steak up in New York?" Because it's like $17 a pound for like Angus steak. Just crazy. Frank's your favorite. Everybody loves Raymond. Yeah, Frank is good. I like Rob. I like them all. Everybody loves Raymond. Full House. Never a big fan. I watched it, Nikki. I just was never a big fan of Full House. Never a big fan. I think I was a little too old for that. A little corny for me at that age. That's when I started to get into Seinfeld, Melrose Place. I was a little like Punky Brewster. That was my shit back in the day. I loved Punky Brewster. I had the biggest crush on Soleil Moon Frye when I was like 11 years old. I loved her. Not as big of a crush as I had on Alyssa Milano. I had a crush on Alyssa Milano for like 30 years. Alyssa Milano was my girl forever. Every time she would come on TV, my wife would be like, "Hey, there's your girl. Your girl's on." It was because my wife watched Charmed. And God, Alyssa Milano, God, she was hot as hell. The movie Fear. I don't know if I've ever seen a woman hotter in my life than Alyssa Milano in that movie Fear with Mark Wahlberg and Reese Witherspoon. Man, she was smoking. Family Matters, loved that show. Mega Giants. I loved Family Matters. Yeah, I loved Punky Brewster Age. It's one of my favorites growing up. Seinfeld is my favorite show of all time, Alex Sports. No doubt about that. I agree with you, Benjamin, because my wife was watching Fuller House, and I said, this is even cornier than the first one. But yeah, Stephanie is way hotter than all of them in that show. And the amazing thing about that show is this. John Stamos doesn't get older. How does John Stamos not get old? That guy hasn't aged in 30 years. That's not fair. That guy's like 56. He looks like he's 26. That's BS. That's not fair at all. What's going on there, Nick? How you doing? Hello, Newman. Thank you for joining this stream. Justino, how you doing? I will not read that. Yes, she does, really. I mean, there's nothing about that. Mr. Mini Guy, what is going on? Thank you for joining this stream. Sorry if I'm missing some of these comments, guys. Again, for some reason, StreamYard sticks, and then everything pops up at once. So if I'm missing them, I'm sorry. Kenny Tompkins, my boy from the 518, the Albany area. What's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. He says, I still have a crush on Topanga from Boy Meets World. Oh, yeah, Danielle Fishel, she was good too. No doubt about that. I respect it. Yeah, she was hot. Just big eyes. Always did it for me. I always love the big eyes on women. That's big eyes and smiles guy. I always was. Always was. Melissa Milano has a clothing store. Yeah, she's had a clothing line of sporting goods for a while. Asia. She's had that for a while. She also dated a number of major league pitchers. I remember she dated Brad Penny. I remember she dated Barry Zito. I remember she dated Carl Pavano. And I said, I have got to learn how to pitch because this woman loves Italian pitchers. So I said, I got to learn how to pitch in the majors. Never happened. Never happened. You know, do I listen to music when I run? And if you do, what do you listen to? So yes, I do listen to music when I run. It varies. I've been listening to Blinding Lights. I listen to that. I listen to Mad About You by Belinda Carlisle. I don't know why that makes me run, but it does. King Nothing by Metallica. That's a really good one that I run to. I'm trying to think what else I run to. Bunch of stuff. Good stuff. I didn't like Fuller House, Jared. Julia Stiles, yes. I loved her too. And Save the Last Dance. She was hot for a while. She was hot. She was there for a brief moment. She was in everything, and then she disappeared. Same thing with Lily Sobieski. Those two were in a bunch of movies from 1999 through 2001, and then they were both gone. It's crazy. With Sean, yeah, Sean had the good hair. He had the good moss, Sabrina. He had the good moss. He's also in Cabin Fever. I remember him in that too. Brisket or steak? It's always steak, Justinio. I'm picking steak over everything. Steak's my favorite, except for veal parm. You put veal parm in front of me I'm eating veal parm over a steak. I love that. Yes, I do. Rocky Story, definitely. Mark Edelman. Hearts on Fire, the Rocky IV soundtrack. I run to that too. She's in Dexter. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Tarzan's my favorite movie. I like Son of Man in that movie. I think that's my favorite song in that one, Son of Man. But Phil Collins is a good soundtrack. I love Phil Collins. He's one of my all-time favorites. I listen, when I warm up, I don't run immediately. I walk to where I'm going to start running from. I always listen to Phil Collins when I'm walking there, whether it's One More Night, I Wish It Would Rain Down, whatever. I love Phil Collins, one of my all-time favorites. Do I like Black Sabbath? Yes, I do like Black Sabbath. No doubt about that. The Olsen twins' little sister play a superhero in Marvel. I did not know that. I do know that they could not get her for Fuller House. 6ix9ine is a snitch. Snitches get stitches, Tom. We know this. Pancakes Kid in Cabin Fever. There's the moth. I see it flying around over there still. Mark Wahlberg played a bad guy in Fear. Yes, he was amazing. I'm gonna go kill this thing. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get rid of this damn thing because it's bothering me. Be right back. All right, we got rid of him. We obliterated that guy. He will not be flying around anytime soon. Yeah, One More Night's a great song. New York for Life. No doubt about that. Who do I hate more, Justinio? It depends on the day. Depends on the day. Cowboys, Eagles, it really depends on the day. Right now, I hate the Eagles more. But the Cowboys are right there with them. Lawrence Taylor has a cameo on The Sopranos. Yes. He also had a cameo on Waterboy. Elizabeth Olsen plays Scarlett, and she looks just like them. Very nice. Yeah. Ryan says, Baddog is making money with YouTube. Now he moved into a penthouse in downtown Manhattan. I wish wish this was my house. Kill for a house like this, man. Just a vacation in it. But favorite Mariners player of all time? A-Rod. Justinio, I just answered that. Against All Odds, Easy Lover with Philip Bailey. One More Night, I Wish It Would Rain Down. Yeah, those are great. I also like Take Me Home. Moth's lives don't matter. No, not in this house, Jeremiah. I hate when moths get in here. You know, I hate that. The moth went, Kenny. We took care of him. He gone. He gone. Bye, Felicia. He gone. No pay, no, exactly, Kenny. He ain't paying, you know, he's gonna get out of here. You know, Asia, I did hear about that. Because of those college accusations. I did hear about that. I did. I do remember hearing about that. She was another one that was a very attractive woman. Who is my all-time favorite Rays player? Carl Crawford. I used to really like Carl Crawford. He was definitely my favorite Rays player. He was really good. I really liked Carl Crawford. In Too Deep is another one. But I think technically, New York for Life, that's Genesis. I mean, it's Phil Collins, but, you know, we get into the Genesis stuff. You got Land of Confusion. You got Tonight. I Don't Care Anymore. I think that was Phil Collins. Oh, and of course, In the Air Tonight. How the hell can we forget In the Air Tonight? That's a legendary Phil Collins song. You know, Abacab is another good Genesis song. Phil Collins is awesome. Who's my hockey team? Casual New York Rangers fan. I'm a casual Rangers fan. He was just arrested. I did not know that. She got a few months in prison. I didn't know that either. Yep, I liked Crawford. Linda Blair's final late 70s, early 80s. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, she was good in The Exorcist too. When she developed, yeah. Actually, I was watching Murder, She Wrote the other day, and she's actually in a Murder, She Wrote. Actually, the Murder, She Wrote I was watching before I went live streaming, Stacey Nelkin was in that Afghanistan from Halloween 3. As soon as I saw her eyes, like, oh my God, that's the girl from Halloween 3. Because you never see Stacey Nelkin in anything, but I did recognize her. Mike Tyson is singing In the Air. That, oh, of course, everybody does that with the drums when that part hits. Oh, her husband got in trouble too, Asia. Yeah, I remember a lot of them got busted for that. He is a legend, Alex. Yeah, it's rare that you find a bad Phil Collins song. Really good. I think it was New York for Life that said he saw him in concert. I'm jealous. That's the guy that I want to see in concert is Phil Collins because he, like I said, he's amazing. I wish he would come to freaking SPAC, you know. Kenny Erickson, what's going on, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate that. Would you want Saquon to win MVP or DJ to win it? I don't care. Either one of them be fine with me, Alvaro, because that means that the Giants would have had a great season. So I'm fine with either one of them winning it. Jared, how can I be the man when you're the man? Invisible Touch, yes, another great one. Susudio is another great one. Do I like the Police? I like some Police stuff. I like Don't Stand So Close. I like Roxanne. I'm trying to think of the other ones. Bad Company was good too. Who's that? Paul Rogers? Bad Company was really good. Yeah, Tonight. Another great Genesis song. Yep, I agree. And Peter Gabriel did well solo. He had a good solo career, but yes, no doubt about that. Do I watch Knight Rider? I do. Well, I can watch Knight Rider. I turned that on the other day. And yes, I watched Knight Rider as a kid. I never got into the A-Team Asia, but I definitely was a big Knight Rider guy. And the funny thing is, somebody mentioned Boy Meets World earlier. I think it was Kenny Tompkins. Mr. Feeney is actually the voice of Kit, the car. What is Susudio? It's a girl's name. That's her name. Her name is Sudio. That starts right off. There's a girl that's been on my mind. That's her name, Sudio. Every Breath You Take, yeah, it's a good one. Wrapped Around Your Finger, that's a good one. Yep, Misunderstanding is good. No Son of Mine is another good song by Genesis. Yeah, yeah, of course. In the prison, the cell. Roxanne! Yeah, that's a great movie, Newman. 48 Hours is classic. Do I like Steely Dan? I can take or leave Steely Dan. Favorite football movie? I don't even know if I really have one. Um, Probably remember that Rudy's probably my favorite football movie, Alex. Rudy. Yup, Shooting Star, that's a good one. Bad Company, Feel Like Making Love, Rock and Roll Fantasy. Bad Company is really good. I think Paul Rogers is the lead singer of Queen now, if I'm not mistaken. Message in a Bottle, not bad. I loved Michael Jackson growing up. Absolutely. Growing up in the early 80s, like I always said, I don't know how big Elvis was. I didn't grow up in the 50s. I'm not that old, but man, there wasn't anybody bigger than Michael Jackson in the world when I was growing up on MTV. He was huge. Ever see Beverly Hills Cop? Absolutely. P. Diddy made a, what's that say? P. Diddy, yes, I remember that. Oh, of course. That was fantastic. P. Diddy and the Family, great album. I think I have that over there somewhere, that CD. But yeah, that's a great song, Age. That was a great album. He was Puff Daddy back then, but yeah, I remember that. Stand By Me, another great movie, Kenny, no doubt about that. You know, Rivers Phoenix, Corey Feldman, Jerry O'Connell, Will Wheaton, and Stephen King wrote that. Stephen King wrote that movie. Great freaking movie. And again, being, I was 10 years old when that came out, so I loved that. The Goonies, Benjamin, you're out, buddy. Have a great evening. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I hope you enjoyed your Chardonnay. And I always appreciate you hanging out in the streams, man, and supporting the channel. So thank you, my man. Have a great night and stay safe. We'll see you next time. No doubt about that. The sports movies are on Disney Plus. There's a lot. Well, yeah, I mean, I have an Amazon Fire Stick, so I have Netflix, I have, Tubi TV, I have IMDb, all that stuff. Do I like Sandler? I like his early movies. I like his early movies, not so much as later movies. Did I see The Goonies? Classic. Me and my cousins used to ride around on our bikes and act like we were going hunting for treasure. We were the same age as those kids, so yeah. That was awesome. I loved The Goonies. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, another great one. No doubt about that. I'm doing movies and music right now. I saw somebody say The Wall by Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd. When I was 3 years old, my mother said I knew all the words to that song. That was great. Bueller. Hey, Trisha, what's going on? I didn't even see you there. Well, if you're out, well, I appreciate you being here. Sorry I missed you. Didn't see you. But I appreciate you being here. So thank you for hanging out. Abe Froman comes into the chat once in a while. Rarely, Evan. During the Giant streams, he does. Abe Froman comes into the chat now and again, which is always good. I always love to see my boy Abe Froman. Have I ever seen The Breakfast Club? That's one of my all-time favorite movies, Jared. Alex Sports, how can I be the man when you're the man? Yes, The Breakfast Club is one of my all-time favorite movies. No doubt about that. I absolutely love that movie. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love that movie. No doubt about it. I don't know what just happened to that. It disappeared on me. What's going on, California Giants? Thank you for joining the stream. Noah Timmermans, how you doing? Verified Kobe. What is going on, brother? Thank you for joining the stream. He says, 2 sweatshirt. Yes, you're the man. For getting that sweatshirt. I appreciate it. P. Diddy, Mace, B.I.G. Yeah, Biggie was my favorite of all time. I actually have a Mace CD right over there. I remember showing that in my last stream. Spin in the chair if you love the Giants. All right, Alvaro, spin in the chair. Whee! Does Barry Manilow know that you'll get the answer to that next Saturday? So many classics in the Breakfast Club. Does my son like The Incredibles? Not really. He was not a big Incredibles guy. Yeah, Sandlot, another classic. Yes, I wish, Noah Timmermans. I wish I could just visit a house like this. Stuart Videos, what's going on? Yes, they do need to sue Power 105. They probably got the rights to it. Bueller's a good movie to watch while skipping school. Yes, it makes perfect sense. No doubt about that. Molly Ringwald is from Roseville, California, which is very close where I live. Very cool. Mike from Breaking Bad is in Beverly Hills Cop. Yes, I remember that. Pat, what's going on, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. I have not seen Friday Night Lights, Mark. I have not. I missed your comment. Like I said, this thing skips around. Oh, Josh Brolin plays Thanos in the Avengers, Baddog, and he is a badass. Josh Brolin is in the Goonies, right? Isn't he Brant? Isn't that Josh Brolin? He also played Bush in the movie W. Isn't Josh Brolin? Am I getting that mixed up? Isn't he the guy in the Goonies? Or is that somebody else? I have seen 42. It's a great movie. Weird Science. Not a big fan of that one. It's okay. Not a huge fan. All right, Alvaro, have a great night, my man. Thank you for joining this stream. 16 Candles are Pretty in Pink all day. I love Pretty in Pink because of Ducky. I mean, who doesn't love Ducky? Who doesn't love Ducky? Pretty in Pink's a great movie. Great movie. Sabrina, I thought The Incredibles looked weird. Yeah, I don't know. Nope, I've not watched Netflix shows. I told you what happens with this is he was in the Goonies. Okay, Asia. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I did like The Blind Side. Yes. Like I was mentioned earlier, having a 3-year-old, my 3-year-old controls the television. And when he doesn't, my wife and I have to find something that we both like. So a lot of times that's stuff that we grew up with. What's going on, sports fan? Go BK says the Dodgers. I hope it's Dodgers and Yankees World Series. Christy Braunbeck, thank you for saying you love the videos. I really appreciate that, Christy. Thank you so much. The Blind Side was a good movie. Yeah, the Dodgers. Short Round is in the Temple of Doom. Yes, he is. Yep. He's Data and he's I like Temple of Doom is the best Indiana Jones movie there is too. Love that one. Hey, Jay Berman, thanks for hanging out with us tonight, my man. I appreciate it, man. You don't need to thank me. I thank you for being here. Thank you for watching the videos and commenting. It means the world to me. So thank you for being an awesome subscriber, man. I appreciate it very much. New York for life, man. Thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it, my man. Brilly, brother. He says, I don't know how accurate this is, but I've read if you bought a house and can justify it as a workplace, you can claim the mortgage on your taxes. So I have to talk to my accountant about this. What I have understood to be true, and again, I don't know this, it's not your entire mortgage, but the area that you use as your work area, square footage wise, you are supposedly can write that part of the mortgage off. So I have to look into that. But yes, supposedly my downstairs area where I do stream, I can write that off. As far as I know, I can write off the NBA League Pass because technically I use it for work to stream Laker games. I can write off my internet because I use the internet to stream, do YouTube videos. I can write off cable television, as far as I know, because I use it to stream games. There's a lot of things I can write off. I just don't know what they are, and I didn't prepare for that. I'll have to prepare for it next year. Obviously, any donation to charity, that's a write-off. I know that, but I've never really had my own business or supposedly where I claim the 1099, but supposedly you can write your workspace off. So we'll see. I gotta call him. They're due July 15th. So I definitely got to get that done. Bad News Bears was great. Stuart Videos, no doubt about that. 6'7" tight end. No, he's not going to be a red zone impact hawk. I think they're there for blocking. I think Tomlinson's there to block. Evan Ingram's going to be the red zone threat. Nick, we are at 94 members still. So 6 away from that magic 100 mark. 6 away. I don't even remember the Yankees playing at Hilton Park. I do not remember that one, Kenny. Do not. Write my dinner. Oh, the other thing that I can write off, the Giants game. Like, technically, I'm working. I can write off the gas money, the tolls, the mileage, the hotel stay, the meals, and the game. Like I said, I don't know about any of this stuff. I'm in finance. I'm not in accounting. So there's a difference. But I have to figure all this out. Valley Girl, not a fan. Not a fan. Zach, yes, I go live. I'm always live for 2.5 hours. So we're exactly halfway through this stream. Be live for another hour and 15 minutes. Always 2.5 hours. You found a Giants magnet on your fridge. Very nice. Of course, Sports Expert had the comment on my video today. It said Daniel Jones hits Darius Slayton for a 55-yard touchdown. The Giants win Super Bowl 55. I loved it. Can Dexter Lawrence get 6+ sacks? Absolutely. I think he can. I think that he can do that. It's been 3 hours sometimes. Yeah, I mean, Friday nights we can go 3 hours because I don't have to get up in the morning, but I do have to get up tomorrow. So what is Andy Reid eating right now? Some kind of food, PR. You know that. Favorite part in Temple of Doom? I mean, obviously when he rips his heart out of his chest. I love that. That's beautiful. They used the fatality by Kano in Mortal Kombat for that one. That too, since you did a stream in the hotel, you can write that off too. Yeah, supposedly. Again, I don't have all these receipts and everything. I have to ask because next year I gotta prepare for it. But we'll see. Chris Leone, how can I be the man when you're the man? Giants on Super Bowl. Yeah, exactly, Kenny. Let's go. I'm ready for another Super Bowl run. Might take us a couple of years, but Kalima Shakti Day. Yes, absolutely. Kalima Shakti Day. Yes. Bali Gelado. I love Temple of Doom. It's one of my favorites. Meatball Sub. I can see that, PR. Meatball Sub. I could see him scarfing one of those down. Or a big hoagie with a whole bag of chips. Jack Vegetables, what's going on, my man? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for joining this stream. What's going on, Alvin Duarte? Andy Reid is bunkering down, eating all the canned goods. Yeah, that's explaining why I can't find any canned goods in my grocery store. Right now, Kalima Shakti Day. Moradam, prepare to meet Kali in hell. Well, don't worry, the Shack Dog's coming back. There you go. She's now your girlfriend. Voglio baciarti perché sei così bella. Yeah, when you're nibbling on the ear, you should always say ti voglio così tanto. I told you. Speak Italian to a woman, they melt. Tell them they're beautiful. Sounds really nice. You're so beautiful. Sounds great to tell a woman she's beautiful. But you tell a woman sei così bella. You're gonna melt. Even better, say this to him. Because every guy uses beautiful, oh, you're pretty, oh, you're hot, oh, you're sexy. And they all use those. Tell a girl, sei molto fiato. Sei molto fiato. Means you're breathtaking. Sei molto fiato. Sei così molto fiato. They love that. No, we don't ever get 250 people in these streams. It is dying down, though. I'm thinking I might end it early tonight. Unless StreamYard is just screwing up. I don't really know what's going on, but we may end this one early tonight. We'll see how it goes. Did I have any? Not in my particular neighborhood, Asia. Downtown, though, like Albany, Schenectady, they like 20 miles south of me, they had protests. Albany was bad. There was a lot of looting and stuff. Schenectady was very peaceful. But we never had them up in Saratoga. Faccia bella. Beautiful face. Faccia bella. Or you can say faccia brute, which means you have a brute face. You can tell them that too. They wouldn't like that, but if they're ugly, you could say, yeah, faccia brute. How do I say that? I don't know. I'm not fluent in Italian. I know certain phrases, but I never learned that one because I didn't need to know that one. Casanova was Italian. Oh, yes, that's a good line. Drop them, Dr. Jones. They will be found. You won't. That's a great one. That is a great one. That's a great movie. I know, Kenny, yes. Schenectady was. It is surprising, but they did a good job. No doubt about that. They did a good job. Mustard Bus, what's going on, my man? How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Good to see you, buddy. Always good to see Mustard Bus in the house. You guys tried this one? Oh, you can't see it. Can't see it. Allagash White. Can't see it because of the green screen. Allagash White, Mustard Bus. It's good stuff. I usually see you on my home screen. We didn't see it today. That could be why. Yeah, I mean, who knows? Now the numbers just went back up, so I have no idea what's going on. No idea. Oh, yeah, I nailed him as soon as he came. That's Billy Sims. He's an idiot. Idiot troll that's on everybody's stream. Got no light. So we just hide him. We don't even give him any shine. Just see it and hide him. Cheetah Girls, no, they don't. Do not watch that. Drinking a broke bitch Miller Lite. Very nice. Sam Darnold, you stink. Round and round. I'll say I like that. I do like that Geico commercial, Afghanistan. Round and round. We do have a bit of a rap problem, and it's rap playing round and round. It's great. Yeah, that's just it's great that they can't even spell the word right, Jared. It's amazing. Well, the beer is gone now. We got to go to Diet Dr. Pepper. But okay, Dr. Jones. Hold on to your potatoes. Every man must know how to ask for a beer in different languages. Do you know how to ask for a beer? I do not know how to ask for a beer in Italian. I do not. You're on a pop diet. It's always good. What's going on, Sebastian? Thank you for joining the stream, my man. It's Chilled Monkey Brains. Yeah, everybody's seen Temple of Doom. It's that's a great movie. Jedi, my lady, what is going on? How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Always good to see Jedi. I do drink a lot of diet drinks, except for beer. That's not diet. But yeah, diet green tea, vitamin water. I guess that's diet. I don't really know. Diet soda. No, Asia. You know what's funny? When I was younger, diet soda tasted so nasty to me, and I never would drink it. I always liked regular. And then one day, this was years ago, like my wife and I, when my wife first moved in with me, and this was a long time ago, there was nothing to drink except for like diet cherry Pepsi. And I'm like, I'm thirsty. I'm just going to drink this. And I loved it. And then ever since then, I've had a taste for diet soda, and I don't have a taste for regular soda. It's very strange how that happened. What's going on, Jedi? You hate diet soda? Yeah, you're young, Jared. I mean, it happens. You've never seen... I'll put that one up there. Can you believe that Mustard Bus has never seen the Indiana Jones movies? Well, sir, that is your homework. That is your homework when you have time. Start with the Raiders of the Lost Ark, and then watch Temple of Doom. Going out, I didn't go out a lot. I'm older. I got a 3-year-old, so I don't go out a lot. But I mean, yeah, we go to the Racino, we go to the track. Obviously, I go to Broadway. Just go shopping, just to get out, walk around. I love Cantina. That's one of my favorite restaurants down there. Kenny is Cantina, and I love Broadway. Really nice area in Saratoga, and of course the track is amazing in the summer. I don't think we're going to have that this year, which sucks. A little gnat flying around here. I got gnats and moths in my house tonight. That's how you know the summer's here. Rudy T, what is going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Quest Daku, I am not adding mods for a while. I actually removed a lot of my mods, so we're just not doing that. I have a lot of mods already. Now, come basketball season, we'll see what happens. I may need a couple more. There it goes. It just froze again on me, and now it just jumped ahead. Last Crusade, yeah, that was good. Not my favorite. I like the first two the best. Sam Darnold stinks. Blackberry ginger ale. My wife had that the other day, Jared. Not a big ginger ale fan, though. Even diet ginger ale. Don't really like diet ginger ale. It's never had a taste for ginger. Nick Wright a couple of days ago said Daniel Jones played just like how he expected and still thinks he's terrible. I finally agree with Nick Wright. Never thought I'd see the day. Stupid videos when that happened. Yes, Zach, tell him he's trash. See a lot of Yankee fans in here. I can't wait for Yankee baseball. Just can't wait. I can't wait. I cannot wait for Yankee baseball. Hopefully they get it together. Yeah, well, that's why you're not a mod. Yeah, same here, Kenny. Temple of Doom was my favorite. No doubt about that. What's going on? Bruce Stewart says a new viewer just popped up on my feed. What's up from Vegas? Well, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out with the best chat on YouTube, sir. Vegas. Loved Vegas. Hope you're staying safe over there. Sprite ginger soda. I have not tried that, Asia. I don't even know if that's available here. I don't know if I've had that. Yeah, I think the Astros and Yankees will definitely be war. No doubt about that. Best chat on YouTube. You got that right, sports. What's going on, Sonic Boom? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it. I hope football season. Football season's happening, Jack. We'll see if there's fans in the stands, but football season's definitely happening. Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls is going to be as exaggerated like their feet. Yeah, they got a little played out after a while. Come to Brooklyn, I have it in my neighborhood. Brooklyn! Brooklyn. Good old Brooklyn. Will I eventually go back to OBS? When I stream the sports games, yes. When I stream sports, yes, I use OBS. I'll use it for that. Danny Dimes will have 30 pass touchdowns, 6 rush touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 4 fumbles. I can get on board with that. Raider Stadium's on track. I forgot that they were going to Vegas. That'd be awesome. Do you know what more cheater than an Astros player? 2 Astros players. Yeah, this is true. Wait, I'm wrong. I've seen Crystal Skull. Okay. So Mustard Bus has seen an Indiana Jones movie. You scared me. DM me your address. I mailed it to you. You don't need to do that, Asia. You don't need to do that at all. My P.O. box is in the description, but you don't need to send me soda. At all. You do enough for me, and I appreciate it very much. I see the Giants are looking to change their red zone. Red zone what? J.J. Trilla, one of my favorite Cowboy trolls. Who wins the division and why? All right, you're going to like this answer, JJ. You're going to like this answer. The Eagles win the division. And why do I say that? Because whenever I tell somebody that they're going to win the division, they don't. So the Eagles win the division because I know since I'm picking them to win the division, they will not. My man, Mac Mains, 70. Love that guy. I hope all is well with you, sir. Much respect, man. Good to see you in here. Hope you're staying safe. Hope everything is well, my man. I loved Mac Main. One of my favorite trash talkers of all time back in the TTC days. Old school guy like me, always had great music bumping in the background in his videos and just told the truth, just spit facts. And him making fun of the Ravens fans, some of my favorite videos of all time, man. I hope you're doing well, buddy. I'm good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you, my man. Patrick Vernice, what's going on? I thought you'd like that, JJ. I thought you'd like that one. Asia liked it too, man. Yeah, good. Good to hear, Mac Main. Absolutely, man. Much love to you, sir. Absolutely. My man, Mac Main. Deion Jones sucks because I didn't like him pre-draft. Yeah, pretty much. I have a little beef with little shits called Philadelphia ever since they ruined the 2015 Cowboys season. Well, like I said, Zach, gotta pick them so that I know that they lose. That's why I'm doing it. What's going on, Rogue Dog? How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. I should work on no. I mean, my song Philly 500 is his foot fetish. He has a big foot fetish. So I tell everybody, if you have pictures, if you follow Philly 500 on Twitter, take a picture of your feet and DM them to him. He loves that. If you could send Philly 500 pictures of your feet, he'd love it. I did not see the new Giants field. Oh, that's what you guys are talking about. The red part won't be in the end zone. The NFC logo won't be there. That's a change. That's what you're talking about. The end zone. Gotcha. No, Mac, man. Only if I did it in a video, he'd be mad. Only if I did it in a video. Because a live stream ain't good enough. That's not good enough. You got to take time out of your day to do a video just for him. Got to. Do I hate the Eagles or Dolan? I hate the Eagles way more than Dolan. Way more. Yeah, Asia, I don't know. He loves feet. I don't know what his deal is. Big foot guy. You know? I don't know. He's a big foot guy. Loves feet. Big feet, small feet, crusty feet, long toenails. I don't know what his problem is. He's a mess. I love him, but he's a mess. Yeah. We'll be collabing again in the future, no doubt. Me and Philly 500. I love Philly. He is one of my favorite guys on here, and I love collabing with him. He cracks me the hell up. He is hilarious. Who would I rather have, Sam Darnold or Dak Prescott? Oh God, give me Dak Prescott over Sam Darnold any day. That's not even close. Sam Darnold isn't close to as good as Dak Prescott is. Come on. Dak Prescott is like probably the 10th best quarterback in his league. Way better than Sam Darnold. Oh, Philly loves feet. Loves them. Oh, yeah. So Asia, I mean, it's over now because I ripped him a new one. And I told him off. No, his problem with me was he kept bad-mouthing me. He was telling me I was using people. He was making fun of the things I streamed. He was just talking really bad about my channel because I never went out of my way to make a shout-out video just for him. Or because I didn't comment on his videos. So he was upset. I felt like I owed him everything because I've known him on here for a long time. This guy's not my friend. This guy, I don't talk to him outside of YouTube. I don't know him from Adam. I know him on YouTube. And I don't owe him anything. So it doesn't even matter. Harrison Ford broke his back while filming Temple of Doom. They did the whole wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. Sam Darnold, well, I mean, I'll take Sam Darnold, or I'll take Darnold over Dave Brown. I mean, he's terrible. He's terrible. Asia, don't even worry about that. Don't even worry about it. Don't bother me one bit. That don't bother me one bit. Guy's a loser. Guy's a loser. Don't even worry about that. Collab a Baddog, Sam Darnold, and Davis Webb. Yeah, don't forget James Morgan. We'll put him in there too. I will, Nick. I will definitely check my Twitters. I will definitely check the Twitters. Do I think Dalvin Cook sits out the whole season? No. No, I think Cook will play. I think he'll play. Oh, God, he was awful, Kenny. Dave Brown sucked. Huge. Yeah, that's the truth, Afghanistan. There's no doubt about that. Mac Main, I had to lay the smack main down on him, if you know what I mean. I had to do that. That had to be done. You know, the TTC Baddog had to come out that night. You know, Baddog reminded me of this video he did on. Oh God, that's still there. There's a bunch of videos on him on that other account. I've always picked on him. It used to be a good fun. Now I can't stand the guy. So now I'm not. I will never befriend that guy again on here. Never. That'll never happen again. I allowed him. He did this 2 years ago to me. I forgave him. I accepted his apology. I moved on, and then he did it again. Now it's not happening. Not happening. I did see Air Force One. Yes. No doubt about that. Yep, absolutely, Kenny. It is what it is. Yeah, I had a lot more rants than that, Sebastian. I just don't have them. I mean, you can ask Punkum. Punkum's known me on here since 2008. I had some classic rants. Yeah, I'm doing perks, sir. Yes, if you want a wrench, you have to pay for it. Yeah, Shermer Fondue and Betcher. Absolutely. This guy's just a loser. Bye. The sex bots will be back. The reason that they come into that chat is because there's so many people in there. That's exactly what they do. That's exactly why. Yep, exactly, sports expert. The funny thing is, I don't know why Uncle Lou likes him. Uncle Lou has always hated that guy. Hated him more than me. Hated him way longer than I did. I don't know. Strange how YouTube works. There's beefs, and then people make up, and then they go back at it again. It's weird. It's weird. You love my rant on Real Talk Perez? Yeah, I had to go off on Real Talk Perez. I had to go off on a lot of people. I'll be honest with you. And again, I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything. I don't think I ever lost a trash talking battle in my life against anybody. That includes J Wad. People have said I owned J Wad when I went after him the first time. And I mean, I don't have that video anymore. I wish I did. But I got him good. That was the coming out video for me in the TTC because it was the Cowboys. And I waited till we played them. I didn't just go after the big dogs. I waited. And then he told me when I used to talk to J Wad, God, I miss J Wad. I loved J Wad. That was my guy. But he told me, he said, man, he goes, I didn't know anything about you. He goes, I had a bunch of people come and go, man, this Baddog guy got you really good. EDP is probably my crowning achievement with the trash talk. And that is one of my greatest trash talking videos ever. No doubt about that. Uncle Lou just talks to him. Since when has Uncle Lou cared about hurting feelings, man? Uncle Lou don't care about no feelings. Oh, goodness gracious. No, I don't know. I don't care. I don't care what they do. I got, nothing. I can't. And again, I don't know if I'm going to get into Uncle Lou's stream at all this week, which sucks. We'll see. I don't know. All right, Mustard Buzz. Hey, man, have a great night. Thanks for swinging in for a bit. Appreciate that. Have a great night. Stay safe down there in North Kakalaki. MacMain70 says, the guy you made cry is my favorite. His name was C.K. Steffen. MacMain, and yes, indeed. I made somebody cry and quit YouTube because of my trash talk. And I'm not the only one. I made a couple people quit YouTube. I hurt a lot of feelings when I went after people. But I did. I made his ass cry. He literally cammed up and cried because I wrecked him so bad. It's hilarious. I wonder how many people will be in the Lakers streams. We're going to find out, my lady. We're going to find out. Oh, listen to the Lana Del Rey and Casey Musgraves. He's talking about that. Yes. Yeah. No doubt about it. Remember the casting couch? Of course. Of course. It's right over there. I got to get rid of it soon. Oh, it's just taking up space down here now. Teddy Bridgewater. Darnold won't even be in the league in 5 years. He'll be in the CFL in 5 years. Darnold will be. Yeah, Sabrina. I don't know. Hopefully it's still a good crowd with the Lakers streams. I'm hoping we still get those guys and girls back. They were a lot of fun, but you know what? We'll do them anyway. I still think they're going to be pretty good. I think people be yearning for some Laker dog. I still have my girl Anique Fillmore coming here from New Zealand just say, hey, Laker dog, we're missing you. So there's still people that miss. Hey, Cloud, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. The sex bots do come in there, which is hilarious. That is hilarious. You know, I'm going to get fat. Don't drink diet soda. I'm not worried about it. King Poe. I'm not going to get fat. Not at all. Diet soda does not make you fat. Lack of exercise makes you overweight. Lack of a bad diet makes you overweight. Diet soda does not. There is no calories in diet soda. There are calories in regular soda. There are no calories in this. There are calories in fruit juice. There are calories in iced tea. There are calories in milk. There's a lot of calories in all of those things. That makes you gain weight. Diet soda, with my workout regimen and my diet, I ain't worried about it. I mean, I lost 37 pounds, man. I am not worried about that at all. Coke Zero for the win. Dustin, I don't know the difference between Coke Zero and Diet Coke. They're the same exact thing. Coke Zero and Diet Coke are the same exact thing. Look at the ingredients. They're exactly the same in the exact same order. There is no difference. There's no difference. No difference. I don't know if EDP and I ever became friends, but we were definitely civil with each other. Like EDP, when I first started live streaming, EDP used to come into my live streams. I don't see him anymore, but yeah, I mean, he used to come in. He used to hang out in the live streams for a little bit, which was cool. You know, they taste different. They do taste different, but they're the same thing. Oh yeah. I don't talk about EDP. I mean, not like I used to. I mean, on my backup channel, there's EDP videos, you know, for old ones. I put a cup of water in my Coke because it's very sweet. You could just put ice in there, Shane. That would water it down, make it cold too. Ice is always good. Yeah, Hawk, it is a nice place. I wish it was mine. You know. On the reincarnation of Popeye, I do love spinach. I'm not going to lie. It's good stuff. Some people don't like Fisk Vegas. Asia, you know why? Strong personalities. Some people don't like a strong personality. Everybody has their own tastes. No, there's nobody on the face of the planet that everybody is going to like. Different strokes for different folks. You know what I mean? I like Fisk, but I understand why people don't like him. He's a strong personality. You know? Gives you nerve damage. Everything gives you nerve damage. Everything gives you cancer. Everything's going to kill you. I just live my life one day at a time. And when I die, I'm going to die happy. That's simple. I'm going to live my life. If I die tomorrow, I'm gone. If I live another 60 years, God bless me. But I will not live my life in fear or sit there and say, God, what if this does this? What if that does that? Mr. Pibb and Dr. Pepper are the same thing. It's just Mr. Pibb is down south. Dr. Pepper's up north. You know. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely cool with Fisk, Tom. I've worked with Fisk a number of times. Fisk is my guy. I podcast with Fisk. The jokes you made about EDP literally have been crying for. Yeah, a lot of people like it. That's what I'm saying. I was very creative when I insulted people. You know, I just didn't come out and go, you're ugly, you're fat, you suck. When I insulted you, I remember D-Town. D-Town was one of my favorite guys of all time. One of my favorite trash talkers. He's back on YouTube now, but he's doing political stuff. But one of my favorite trash talkers. D-Town paid one of the best compliments ever. He said, Baddog is so great at trash talk. He goes, Baddog is the type of guy you pay to roast your family. That's one of my all-time favorite things. Is that my house in the back? Oh, yes. Yeah, I live here. It's gorgeous, right? I'm on vacation, so I'm just hanging out in the house. I wish it is not my house. Wish. Maybe the Giants game, David, it's going to be a while until this thing clears up. There's no doubt about that. It's not like I'm just taking a trip down to New York City for no reason. That's not happening anytime soon. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people don't like his takes because he has a lot of bold takes. You know, I appreciate that, Hawk. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that very much. Thank you, Jared. Yes. Greatest dunkers in the history of the NBA: Dominique Wilkins, Michael Jordan, Vince Carter. Those are the ones that come to mind right off the bat for me. I appreciate that, Jedi. Appreciate that very much. You know, no doubt about that. I didn't see that again, guys. I did not see the Daniel Jones statement. I did not see Instagram. I will take a look at it, but I did not see it. Yeah, I can tell you this, Ryan. No matter how hard I work, I'll never have a house. Like, unless I move south. I'll be honest, the cost of living in New York is ridiculous. But most New Yorkers move south for two reasons. Number one, the weather is much nicer. Number two, when you move down south with a New York State pension, that's a lot of money down south. So you can afford nicer houses because you're still making a New York salary, but your cost of living is so much less down there. It's like a third, it is legitimately like a third of the price of living in New York. And I'm talking upstate New York. I'm not even talking about the city. The city's like 3 times the cost of living that is up here. And up here is like 3 times or 5 times the cost of living down south. It's crazy. Property taxes up here are ridiculous. Taxes up here are ridiculous. Housing prices, everything is ridiculous. Oh, he talked about George Floyd. Okay, yeah, I did. I haven't seen it, Asia. I definitely have to take a look at it. I can get a mansion here. Where do you live, Mac Maine? I always thought you were in Pittsburgh, but I forgot you are down south. But yeah, I mean, I see the houses down south that are like $250,000 up here are about $800,000 or $900,000. I can afford a $250,000 house. I cannot afford a $900,000 house. You know, I shouldn't even say I can afford it because my wife actually makes more than me. But oh man, Noah, thank you so much, brother. Man, wow, I really appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much, my man. Brilly, my good man. I appreciate it. He says, keep up the great work, man. You keep up the great work on your channel, sir. And as always, man, like I said, you keep up the great work. He's another great Giants video maker. There's so many Giants video makers that I want to work with, and I just don't have time to do all this stuff. But because of StreamYard, which I have to start working on this, because of StreamYard, I can bring in more than one person. So I have to do this eventually. I got to bring in guys like, I got to get Kid Blue back in here. I got to bring in Noah Cahill on here. You know, there's Giants video makers that I got to get on here. You know. So, Daniel, I really, really appreciate that, Noah. Thank you so much, man. I really, really appreciate it, brother. You're the man. Really appreciate that. Somebody just said my monthly car. I don't have a car payment. I don't have a car payment. Paid for my car. Wife has a car payment. I don't. Which NFL team has the most streamers? Might be the Giants. The Giants have a great. The fact that the Giants are really bad and that we still have one of the biggest support, like the supporting cast on YouTube, is unbelievable. It's amazing. It speaks to all you need to know about the Giants community on YouTube. That we probably are the biggest. I mean, Chris Devers, I don't think he's still here. He's a Cowboys fan. And he said it earlier, how come the Giants have all the great YouTube video makers? I hate the Dallas YouTube video makers. I think that tells you all you need to know. Eagles have a lot of video makers too, but the Eagles are also really good. When the Eagles are 3-13 or 5-11, we'll see how many of them stick around. But the Giants, we've won 12 games in the last 3 years, and this community keeps growing. It's amazing how good this Giants community is. Tells you what kind of loyal fan base we have. So it's pretty unbelievable. Yes, we do, Evan. That's because the Bucks and Giants are usually about the same level. They're phenomenal, but they don't have many. There's not many Jets video makers. There's a lot of Giants video makers. Of course, we were one of the originators. The Giants are one of the first fan bases on YouTube doing sports. We were one of the first. Us and the Cowboys, the NFC East, and the 49ers. We were the ones. What's going on, DJB? Thank you for joining this stream. Appreciate that. CE Sports Show. What is going on, my man? Jets just end the season. Yes, indeed. Steelers have a bunch. Most of them suck. You don't, McMain. I know McMain. I know Steel Twins, Erica Steele. I think those are the Steeler video makers I remember. How would you rank these starting quarterbacks? Darnold, Haskins, Allen, Drew Lock, Nick Foles. I would definitely take Josh Allen, Drew Lock, and Nick Foles over Sam Darnold, but I take Sam Darnold over Dwayne Haskins. I'm very low on Sam Darnold. Don't like Sam Darnold. Don't think he's a good quarterback. I just don't. Jets fans can think that he is because he can run around a little bit in the pocket and because he has a decent arm. He stinks. I don't know what to tell you. Guy's no good. Guy's not good. The guy's not good. Daniel Jones in his rookie season had 4 games where he had 4 total touchdowns and one where he had 5 touchdowns. Sam Darnold's never had a 5-touchdown game in his career. He's had 1 4-touchdown game in his career. He's been there 2 years. Daniel Jones played 12 games, has 4 times as many 4-touchdown games as Sam Darnold has in 2 years. Come on. Sam Darnold played 1 more game last year than Daniel Jones. He did less touchdowns. He stinks. He stinks. Yes, King 26 Reyes. Jones over Darnold any day. Any day. I made that video before Daniel Jones threw a pass in the NFL. You're a 49er fan? They're good, Aiden. They're good. He definitely saw more ghosts, Meat. There's no doubt about that. No doubt about that. The Browns have only 1 streamer. That's Crazy Dog. Baddog Sports, the Browns community is small, very small. Well, you're a streamer. You're a Browns fan, right? I'm sure you're going to do Browns content when it comes around, sports expert. And yes, Crazy Dog's been doing it for a while. But yeah, they don't have a big fan base on YouTube. Cardinal fans, there's not a lot of those. I don't know any Arizona Cardinal streamer. I mean, there's some good Cardinal fans that come in here, but I don't know any streamers. Matt Gay making the game winner this year. That was a hell of a game, Evan. Hell of a game. Yeah, he probably is getting cut in camp. 49ers, the 2008 Giants are damn good. Damn good. Yes, Jazzy TV is a Bengals fan, but a Browns fan. But Jazzy's a Bengals fan. I think there's another Bengals fan. All right, Sebastian, have a great night, man. How can I be the GOAT when you're the GOAT? Well, I appreciate you being here, Sebastian. Have a great night. Stay safe. Where would you want to live in South Carolina? Myrtle Beach or Charleston? My stepmother lives in Charleston. I went down there to visit, and I loved it. I loved Charleston, South Carolina. So probably in that area. Myrtle Beach, Charleston. There's no doubt that's where I'd want to move in South Carolina. I did not hear that, Zach. I did not hear that. Yeah. Well, like I said, Jared, a lot of people went back and watched entertainment on my reaction to that last drive and the missed kick. People were like, man, we haven't seen this in a while. This is great. It's fun. Boy, our emotions in that game were crazy. The The special effects Baddog using a Sam Darnold ghost video were second to none. It's a must watch. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I forgot all about that one. I could do another one. I could do it even better, Afghanistan. I could do it even better. You know what's funny, Asia? So this is the funny thing. I pretty much live about 20 minutes from Massachusetts. Where I live, there was like no Red Sox fans around here in 2000. Like you could not find a Red Sox fan. They were far and few between. They were here, but not a lot of them. Now, everywhere you go, for every 15 Yankee fans you saw one Red Sox fan. Now it's like every 15 Yankee fans you see 12 Red Sox fans. It's amazing how the Red Sox fans came out of nowhere and are all over the place around here. But you will have an incredibly hard time finding Patriots fans around here, Asia. There are no Patriots fans where I live. Cowboy fans everywhere when they're good. There are no there's no Patriots fans. It's very strange. There's not many Celtics fans either. Red Sox fans, yes. Those other two sports, no, there's not a lot. There's not a lot. Ivan Rios says Daniel Jones have like 31 touchdowns. I think so. I think he's right in that area. It's weird, Asia. It's weird how that worked. No doubt about that. Sam Darnold's a bottom 2 starting quarterback. No, he's not that bad. He's not that bad. He's bottom 10. He's a bottom 10 quarterback. But I think Baker Mayfield will be better than Sam Darnold. There's no doubt. Every quarterback in the NFC South is better than him. Every quarterback in the NFC North is better than him. Stafford's better than him. Foles is better than him. Rodgers is better than him. Kirk Cousins is better than he is. Come on. Harrison Jolly, thank you for the super chat. My man, Brilly, he says, did you see the Giants in field? I know I have not. People are talking about it tonight, though. I definitely have to take a look at it for sure. You know what I was when Afghanistan mentioned the Asia, they're very far and few between, the Pats fans. You rarely see them. My cousin, my oldest cousin is a Patriots fan. He's been a Patriots fan since I was a kid. I remember he was heartbroken when they got crushed by the Bears. Like, he's been a Patriots fan forever. He didn't just jump on the bandwagon. And it's funny because my other cousin's brother, his brother is a Dolphins fan. So they go at it all the time. My two cousins are brothers, and they went at it all the time. Dolphins and Patriots. But Afghanistan mentioned something about the special effects. I figured it out today. I don't know why I never noticed it before, that I could put all kinds of filters and stuff on my videos. I thought that came out really cool today, that filter. So I'm going to start messing around with that, make the videos even look a little bit better, a little bit more crisp. I loved that. That was cool that I was able to do that. Just figured that the hell out today. What's going on, Ballard? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it. If you guys haven't done so, man, do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't done that, that helps out the stream. I don't know how many we got. We got 89 likes. So let's see if we can get to, we got 107 likes. The thing just updated. I don't know what's going on in the live chat here, though. I can't see that over here. That's weird. I don't need to see it on here, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to see it. But yeah, so I have not seen the field design yet. Patriots don't appear now, not even in spirit. They're not around here. Yeah, I thought it was cool, Afghanistan. And I had that little thing in the background, made it look like the moon was moving around. But yeah, I got all kinds of stuff I can do. Hot Take Hockey, my man. What is going on, brother? Good to see you. Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it. Valix Everett, what's going on? Philly fan since 94. How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream, everybody. Thank you all for being here with me tonight. I appreciate it. Kind of an impromptu live stream. I didn't really plan on going live tonight, but again, I'm not doing the KBO tomorrow morning. I can't go live tomorrow night. This weekend, I'm going to be busy. So I really do not know when I'll be able to go live again. Maybe Friday. I don't know. I'll have to see. I don't know when I'm going to be able to go live again. but we will give it a try. We'll see what goes on. But I appreciate you guys and girls being with me tonight very much. Much appreciated. So thank you. I always appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank you for all the support tonight. It really means the world to me. So thank you guys. Brilly, Brandon Rogers, Brilly to you. Who are your dark horses for Coach of the Year? Fangio, Flores. Why not Joe Judge? No, I think Flores down in Miami. Definitely. I think Bruce Arians, maybe in Tampa Bay, could get it done too. I also think Cliff Kingsbury has a good chance in Arizona because Arizona is my dark horse. So I think that Cliff Kingsbury has a chance to win Coach of the Year as well. No doubt about that. Moose Kamal, what's going on? Thank you for joining this stream. Appreciate that. What's going on, Earl? How you doing, my man? What did I do by the Gideon Putnam? Yes, I bought the Hall, not the Gideon Putnam. I bought the Hall of Springs. Listen, Gideon Putnam. Have you been there, Earl? The Gideon Putnam is one of the most run-down piece of crap hotels in the history of mankind. That place has the nerve to charge you $300 or to $350 a night for a tiny-ass, filthy, disgusting, outdated room that looks like it hasn't been cleaned since the Eisenhower administration. I stayed there one time. It was the worst stay of my life, any place. And I only stayed there because of its name. And I heard, oh, it's a beautiful mansion type hotel, but it's disgusting. I'd rather stay at a Motel 6 than stay at a Gideon Putnam. But you must be from the Saratoga area if you know what the hell a Gideon Putnam is. I was thinking Glenn Sanders Mansion. That's down in Scotia, but I thought that's what you're talking about. This is the Hall of Springs. Gideon Putnam. It's a hotel in Saratoga. And it's an old rundown piece of crap that was probably nice in the 1920s when they built it. But it's awful now. It hasn't been renovated in like 50 years. It's disgusting. And the food, from what I understand, is terrible as well. Go Eagles 1990. Thank you for the super chat, my man. Brilly. And that is another really good name that you bring up right there. Sean McDermott, no doubt about that, is another name to watch out. Absolutely. That's another guy that has a really good chance to win Coach of the Year. So a lot of chances. Well, yeah. A lot of good coaches out there. So he's got a good chance. Good name right there, Go Eagles. No doubt about that. McDermott, definitely a good chance right there. Scotia. Glenville and Scotia are two different entities. The Glenn Sanders Mansion's on the Mohawk River down by Jumpin' Jacks. In order to get to Glenville, you got to go a little bit north. The way I always can tell the difference between Scotia and Glenville, Scotia has curbs. Glenville doesn't. That's how you know the difference between Scotia and Glenville. If you have a curb in front of your house, you're in Scotia. And if you don't, you're in Glenville. I know I got family down there. It's like I got family in Colony and Iskiuna. There's a borderline there too. So you look like if you like good hotels, go to the Omni in San Antonio. Best food service and pools there. Jedi, my wife went to San Antonio. She absolutely loved it. Said that's where she wants to retire to. So, I mean, we'll see. She loved it. I didn't get a chance to go to San Antonio, but I would love to. Can McKinney be a top 5 safety in the NFL? Absolutely. He's a lot like he reminds me of Minkah Fitzpatrick. So definitely. Yes, Hot Take Hockey is amazing. I can't talk. He is amazing, Asia. I don't know how. I have no idea how Hot Take Hockey and Sir Cardinal stream hockey games. I tried. It is impossible. I can't stream a hockey game. I can try, but I fail miserably. Not good at it. Which game am I most excited about? Ivan Rios, the one that I go to, which hopefully is Cleveland. Hopefully we can get together and do the whole thing like we did last year and get more people this year for the Giants get together. But yeah, I'm hoping that's going to be the most excited. But the Tampa Bay game should be fun. No doubt about that. That should be awesome. But that Cleveland game, if we could get to that one, I'm going to love that. That's going to be a lot of fun for sure. The Spurs dog? No, I'm not doing the Spurs. Only the Lakers. I mean, the Lakers get knocked out of the playoffs. I'll do other playoff basketball, but the Lakers ain't getting knocked out, so it's not going to matter. Henry Hill, what is going on, Henry Hill? Good to see my boy Henry Hill up in the chat. Yes, I'm missing the Yankees too, guys. And let's hope, like the NBA, like the NFL, like the NCAA, like NASCAR, who all got their act together and will all be playing sports or running a thing. NASCAR is running a thing now, and I'm actually watching NASCAR, and my son actually likes NASCAR. He likes the sport. I'm happy. He's like, Daddy, let's watch the cars. Yep, let's watch them, especially going into Martinsville. Martinsville is a short track. I love short track racing. I don't like NASCAR anymore. I hate what they did to the point system. I hate the race or the chase. I hate the stages. I hate everything that they changed about it. But I still really like certain tracks. Martinsville is one of those. Do a Spurs dog for me? Oh, Jedi. I mean, almost anything for you. We'll see if I can get one Spurs game in there for you, my lady. Of course. Harrison Jolly, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my man. He says, I have a really sick feeling Odell is going to cook us. No, he won't. You know what? He's going to stink. He's going to pull a hamstring in that game. He's going to try to do too much in that game, Harrison, and you know this. You know that Odell Beckham's a very emotional guy, and he's going to try way too hard, and he does not perform in those situations. You entertain and fish to create a podcast. Oh, yeah, I would love that. I would love to do a podcast with those guys. It'd be amazing. It would be amazing. Indy 500, I think they ran already, Asia. I don't really know about the IndyCar racing, how they're working. I have watched the Indy 500. It's the same day as the Coca-Cola 600. So I usually do. That's the only IndyCar that I watch. So I've never been into IndyCars, really only into the stock cars. But yeah, I mean, I definitely did that. Did you watch The Last Dance? Oh, yes, Henry, I did. And part 6, the 93 Eastern Conference Finals is going to haunt me for the rest of my life. Ray Sosa, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate that. McKinney can definitely be a top 5 safety. Yes. Used to be a huge nasty. No, I agree, Zach. I don't like what they did with the sport itself. OBJ is not going to have that. OBJ against the Giants is going to have 4 catches for 42 yards, no touchdowns, and a fumble, and pulled hamstring. BJ the GOAT, what's going on, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. The real reality, what is going on? He says Odell is going to be too busy crying when the stadium boos. Yeah, I'll be there to boo him. By the way, I want to give a quick shout out to that man right there, the real reality. For those of you who don't know this and have seen my new intro on my channel, he created that. I added the music to the background, but the image, the art, everything, that was his. He sent it to me on Instagram. So shout out to him. The new intro, like I said, I added the music to the back of it, but that is his intro. Again, use your words, Jared. Yes, I need to use my words. That is the real reality. Sent that intro to me. So shout out to him for that. No doubt about that. And yes, Sabrina, Little Bad Dog is cute. This is why he gets away with what he does. But trust me, that kid is not always an angel. You guys have heard him sometimes throwing fits upstairs. He's a little Italian bad dog. So God help the world. And I'm going to tell you this right now. He already likes women. He's always been flirty with them. I really did clone myself. He just has my wife's color hair. He has brown hair. He doesn't have my color hair. Everything else about that kid is me, and it's scary. God help the world. Harrison Jolly, man, thanks again for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. Brilly, my man. He didn't have the super chat, man. He said, yes, it makes tons of sense. Emotional ass crybaby. Oh, that he is. He'll probably get his ass busted by the field goal net again in that game because he's going to get shut down. Xavier McKinney's going to light him up one time, too. Watch. I just uploaded a new music video 3 nights ago. Check it out. Will do. I didn't know you had a channel. I'll definitely check that out. Definitely check it out, man. Killer Tapes. What is going on, brother? 9:09 Pacific time. Killer Tapes One of my favorites. I was talking about him the other night when I was showing my CDs. We were talking about old school rap music. That he would always go into like these. God, what was the name of the CD store? Damn it, I can't remember it. And he'd always come out with a bunch of classic gems and a lot of stuff that I hadn't heard of. But I appreciate that, Harrison. I appreciate that, my man. I do. I love the woman the second I watched Bring It On. Oh, you loved women the second you watched Bring It On? Yeah, my kid, I don't know. He likes women. I don't know. Eagles will beat his ass too, probably. Probably will. What do I do for a living? I work for the state of New York. I am in the finance department of New York. And that is what I do. Tower Records. Is that what it is? No. Rasputin. It's Rasputin. He goes to Rasputin's. Is that the name of it, Killer Tapes? Is it Rasputin's? What's going on, Dre Baker? David on a stream. No, I don't got to go to the bathroom yet. No. DeAndre is going to stay a Giant. I have a feeling. I just don't know if Goodell is going to do anything. Like if he's going to have to sit out, like if he's going to get suspended, what the Giants are going to do. Like I don't know how he's going to be disciplined. So we'll have to find out. Who's better, Dak or Wentz? I'm biased. I think Wentz. But you don't need to be biased to say that. Wentz is way better than Dak. They're both better than Sam Darnold. I can tell you that. Thoughts on the 8 camel toe situation? I haven't seen it, Panthers God. I'll have to take a look at it. He's going to be married at 8. No, he's probably going to be wild like I was, Jedi. I have that feeling. That he's going to have that period in his life where he is just going to go insane and just party a lot. And who am I to stop him? I'm just going to tell him to be safe, but when he's an adult, he can do whatever he likes. No, he ain't going to get married. That's the thing. I think he's going to be wild. I was wild. I could pee off the balcony. I definitely could. Top 5 running backs this year. Oh, God. C-Mac, Barkley, in no particular order. McCaffrey, Barkley, Zeke. It falls off after that. Aaron Jones, he's always really good. Shoot. Kamara. Yes. Kamara is a good one. Kamara is always top 5. Lamar Jackson. Dalvin Cook might not play. No Zeke. Listen, I hate Ezekiel Elliott. I probably hate him more than any other player in the league, right? He's good. I can't deny that. He's good. He produces. He's good. He's very good. He's great. He's top 5 running back in the league. I hate him. I hate his guts. He's good. I can't deny that. Philly fans since 94, I don't really have a prediction on Newton. What I'm going to say is I think that if a quarterback goes down this year, I think that's where Newton may land. Like if there's a contender, and I'm not saying this to Eagle fans to try to get them wound up or anything. Let's say the Eagles are 8-5 or 7-4. Carson Wentz goes down with an injury. Okay. I could see him going to the Eagles. A team that's 7-4 and loses their starting quarterback, I could see that team picking up Cam Newton. I could see that happening. Derrick Henry, definitely. And I forgot the other guy you said. Dalvin Cook, Derrick Henry, they're great running backs too. But Aaron Jones is underrated. I agree. Aaron Jones is very underrated. Guy had 21 touchdowns last year, guys. Aaron Jones is damn good. He gets no credit because Aaron Rodgers is on the team. But Aaron Jones is really good. Really good. Newton's a backup. I hate to say. Well, that's what I'm saying. I think if a quarterback gets injured, you're going to see Newton come in and fill in like a backup. Kamara's my breakout player. Kamara's great. I love Kamara. Nick Chubb, yeah, Nick Chubb is another really good. I just don't think he's a top 5 back. But I mean, it's great. Derrick Henry's awesome. But I just think that teams are now going to really stack the box against him. And I'll tell you what, Jonathan Taylor, there's a guy that you want to take in your fantasy league. Jonathan Taylor is a guy that you want to take in your fantasy league. Chubb over Saquon? Hell no. Nick Chubb ain't better than Saquon. Nobody's better than Saquon. What's going on there, Rubber Nose? Hey, you know, buddy, thank you for joining the stream, my man. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying there. Chubb is 5th. I don't think he's top 5 back. I just don't. I don't think he's a top 5 back yet. He's great. I loved him at Georgia. He killed us in the Rose Bowl, but where was this? Oh, that's what I was talking about. Jonathan Taylor, behind that offensive line in Indianapolis with Phillip Rivers as the quarterback and then adding Michael Pittman, Jonathan Taylor going to have a big rookie season. Jonathan Taylor is a guy that could win Offensive Rookie of the Year in the NFL. Now, I know Joe Burrow is the favorite. I know Tua if he's healthy. But you want to win some money? Look at Jonathan Taylor's odds to win Rookie of the Year. Seriously. Was I a player in high school with the ladies? No. I would never call myself a player. I was not popular with the ladies until I was about, I dated girls. I certainly wasn't a heartthrob or anything in high school. I didn't really become popular with women until I was about 19. 18, 19. Once I got out of high school, things changed for whatever reason. I don't know. Well, I do. Money had a lot to do with it back then. But I don't know. I think this was the thing with me in general. I just wasn't very confident in high school. I wasn't insecure, but I certainly wasn't. I didn't have the confidence I had once I got out of high school. Confidence goes a long way. Long way. I didn't really have a lot of it, but for whatever reason, I hit 18, 19, and became an adult. I became extremely confident. I don't know what happened. It's just, I think that was part of it. I don't know. Golf is the next Montana. Stop it. Do you think teams will start finding out Lamar Jackson? Yeah, I think it's going to happen. How's that not top 5? It's just not. He's not a top 5 running back. I didn't know he had 1,500 rushing yards. He led the league in rushing. He was on my fantasy team. You would have thought I would have won. I had him and Aaron Jones on my fantasy team. I didn't win anything. Bucks championship. Well, I don't know if Tom Brady's going to be there in 2 years. I don't think that you guys have a better chance to make the championship game than us. Well, maybe next year. I still don't think the Giants will be an NFC championship. I think the Giants 2022 get there. Yeah, I don't know. It's just something about just getting older. And like I said, getting my confidence. I think that had a lot to do with it. Honestly, I think being scared of being turned down, women sense that. It's one thing I always try to, like I told you, I could write a book on women. I'm serious. I could tell all you young guys what women like. I could tell you exactly what not to do. I could tell you what to say. I could tell you all kinds of stuff that they like and things that they pick up on that you wouldn't think that they pick up on. Things that they notice that you don't think they notice. There's a lot that goes on in their minds, but at the end of the day, they're just like we are. They're just not as blatant about it as we are. Trust me. We need Trevor Lawrence. No, we don't. We don't need Trevor Lawrence. We need to have a discussion about women. I don't need to have a discussion about women. I just been around. There's no substitute for life experiences. It's just not. So I've been around a long time. I've been with my wife a long time, and before I was with my wife, I had my fun, but like I said, I got turned down a lot too. There was good and bad. You learn as you go along. If I do any fantasy football, yeah, Yvonne, I probably will, although I hate it. I'm very unlucky when it comes to fantasy football. But yeah, I'm sure I will. When's against Jones? Well, that happens twice a year, Fahad. Josh Allen, the quarterback, we definitely don't need him. I'm starting to yawn, but we only got 10 more minutes, so we're going to be good. Tevin Coleman, top 10? No. Tevin Coleman's not top 10. Maybe, I mean, he splits carries a lot. He's more of a receiving back. Your combination of running backs is really good, Aiden, but I wouldn't say Tevin Coleman by himself is a top 10. Does sex feel good? No. What kind of question is that? Is a bear shit in the woods? It's pretty good. Nothing like it. I can tell you that. Oh, I'm not making a league, Yvonne. Hell no, that's too much work. That's too much work. I'm in a league. I've been in a fantasy league for like 12 years or something. I was so much better at fantasy baseball than I was at fantasy football. It's because I love that grind every day, looking at minor league players, and that's my love, and I know a lot about baseball. I was in a fantasy league. I was in a bowling league, and the guys in the bowling league had a fantasy baseball league. They had that league for 6 years. I won that league 5 out of 6 years. The other year I finished second, and the only reason I finished second is because the winner had Mike Trout the year that he broke out. I didn't have Mike Trout. That was why. How many Super Bowls will Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley win? 3. Let's go with 3. Can dream, can't I? Let's go with 3. Let's go with it. They're going to win 3 Super Bowls, and I'm going to live in a house like this. We can dream, can't we? We can dream. We can dream. I do too, Nick. I always have. I just like being able to looking at it every day and everything. Josh Jacobs is great. King Poe should have won Rookie of the Year. And I love Kyler Murray. I'm one of the biggest Kyler Murray fans you're going to find. But Josh Jacobs deserved Rookie of the Year, in my opinion. Stop it, Robert. No, you're not. No, you're not. Where's Bobby Woodruff when you need him? No, listen, sports expert. That's a good list. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, you definitely make a case for him. I love Nick Chubb. I took Nick Chubb first in my fantasy draft with the Content Creators Fantasy League last year. I took Nick Chubb first with my first pick, not first overall. I think I picked 7th. So I obviously know Nick Chubb is really good. You should use Redskins for your fantasy defense. I think I used the Bears defense last year. Was it good? Yeah, I missed the softy, yeah. In the one league I'm in, we don't have kickers or defense. We play 2 quarterbacks instead. Well, he wanted Josh Jacobs to win Rookie of the Year, or he didn't? Well, you can love Goff, Tom. I mean, obviously you're a Rams fan, but he's not Montana. You can't compare him to Montana yet. Chubb would be better than if you switch Chubb and Elliott. Yes, Nick Chubb would be better than Zeke Elliott. Agreed. Giants top 5. I hope so. I love fantasy baseball first year. I did. Yeah. See, I never did the matchups. The league I was in was not matchups. It was cumulative stats. And I always hated those matchup leagues because anybody can have a hot week and you can lose. In the cumulative stats league, the cream always rose to the top. It's such a long year. The cream always rose to the top. That's why I like that. Does Dwayne Haskins have a future with the Redskins? I don't think so. I think he's in a bad situation there. So no. I think he'll catch on somewhere else, but I don't think he's going to be with the Redskins. Bears or Giants have a better record. I think the Bears will have a better record than the Giants. Not by much, but I do. I think the Bears can win 8 games. I think the Bears could be 8-8, 7-9. I think the Bears are a little better than us. A little better. Not much. Haskins does stink. He's not good. He's not good. But yeah, we'll be live for another 5 minutes or so, guys. And again, guys and girls, I would just want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really do appreciate it, as I do every time that we do these. Thank you so much. If you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up button. We'll be live for, like I said, another 5 minutes. And again, thank you for sharing your Tuesday evening with me. I do appreciate it very much. Sam Darnold stinks. Frank Gore, most underrated running back in league history. One of them, definitely. Curtis Martin is another one that was extremely underrated. Yes, it was a rotisserie league. Yep, that's exactly it. Yep. The only thing about the Bears don't have good wide receivers. Allen Robinson's okay, but I don't know about that. Josh Satori, my man. How you been, brother? Thank you for joining the stream, and thank you for the super chat. Brilly, my good man. He just says, boom. Thank you for the super chat, my man. I really appreciate it. Chill, Daddy. Have a great night, my man. I do appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. Quite as entertaining, Cardinals are overrated. I think because I didn't know that they were like the trendy pick to improve. I've been picking the Cardinals since they got Hopkins. That I thought that they would be, a surprise team in the NFC. They play in a very tough division. But he wasn't high in the Browns last year when they were a trendy pick, so maybe that's why. I don't think they're overrated at all. I don't know who's rating them. I didn't look at the power rankings as far as all the teams go, so I don't know where they rank them. If they rank the Cardinals in a top 10, I'd say they're overrated. If they rank them between 10 and 15, I think that's where they are. I think they're probably 12th in the league. And I think that they can make a wild card. I do. I mean, 7 teams make the playoffs in each conference. So if they're 14th, they're in the playoffs. I definitely think the Cardinals are a top 15 team in this league. Thank you, Anonymous. Appreciate that. This was compliments of L.A. Lou. L.A. Lou sent this to me. I speak fluent baseball. L.A. Lou sent it to me a while back. Very nice. And he also sent me some Red Sox toilet paper, which he said, don't use it. It's a novelty item. So I just keep it in my bathroom over there. Look at my comment. Where'd it go, Nick? You just see sports expert. Oh, Doosan Bears better than Chicago Bears? The sport, well, they are. I mean, they are the defending champions. Meet Tarian, man. Thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, man. I really appreciate it. He says, thanks, Baddog. Great stream, bro. Have a good night, y'all. Hey, thank you, my man. I appreciate you being here, as always. And again, I'll give him a quick shout out here. Meet Tarhan. Check out his website if you guys haven't. It's thecheapplace.com. He makes a bunch of awesome patches. He sent me a bunch of them. Can't really see him because of the thing. I'm not yelling. I'm Italian is my favorite one. And you can't really see it because of the green screen. But he has a bunch of these. He sent me a bunch of patches that he makes. So these are really cool. But I'd like to give him a shout out. Thecheapplace.com, man. He can make any patch that you guys want. Any logo. So definitely check that out. You guys get a chance. Thecheapplace.com. Always love to plug anybody that has a small business or whatever that they run. Anytime I can give you guys some exposure. I used to give Joe Musa, always tell him, put the link to your art site on there. Let people check the stuff out. No, he wants me to call him Meat KP. I know his name is Meta, but he told me to call him Meat. So it's all good. That's what I call him. Call him Meat. Blinky, what's going on? He says, thanks for keeping me entertained while I knocked out some laundry and vacuuming, Baddog. Time to call it a night. Stay safe, my dude. As always, I'm glad I could keep you entertained. Blinky, you're the man. So thanks for hanging out with us. I do appreciate that. The KBO streams are my favorite now. Yeah, I love baseball. The Yankee streams are going to be my favorite, Nick. I can't wait for them. Oh, no problem. No problem, Meat. I appreciate you. Have I met Saquon? Have not. Have not. So Brady will be here in 2 years. No, I know. I'm saying I don't know if the Giants are going to be there in 2 years. I don't know if they'd be in the NFC Championship game. We might be in the wild card game or something in 2 years, but I don't know about the NFC Championship game. Hey, Gangrene David, thank you, sir. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate that. Sam Darnold stinks, but we will have that beer together. Hopefully, when the Giants play the Browns, we can meet up at Reds, and I can teach you about beer and women in the same night, and maybe, just maybe, you'll walk out of that place with one on your arm. I got you, buddy. Don't worry about it. Have a great night. Stay safe. And, look forward to collabing with you for sure. Who wins the NFC East? The Eagles. Eagles are going to win the NFC East. But, guys, it is 12:30. I am going to wrap it up. And, again, I just want to say once again, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really do appreciate it. You guys and girls are the best subscribers, supporters, best chat on YouTube. I really do appreciate it. It's not a lot to talk about. I know you guys have kept me sane through this whole thing. I know you guys always thank me for the content and everything else, but I thank you because, again, my channel is nothing without you. We helped each other through this, and there is a light at the end of this tunnel. The numbers of COVID are going down. There's no doubt about that. We're getting sports back. The NBA is coming back July 31st. NASCAR is back. Playoff hockey is on its way. Hopefully the owners, and players can get together on some baseball, and we can have a season that's more than 50 games. And, football is right around the corner, and we're going to get back to some normalcy here soon. Things are opening up. New York City is in phase 1, which is great to hear that they're starting to open things up, and we are going to get back to some normalcy. And it is going to be it's going to be awesome. So I appreciate you guys hanging out this whole time, and like I said, keeping me sane. But we're going to have a lot more content coming up here because we're going to actually have stuff to talk about. I really appreciate that. Philly Fan since 94, thank you for the super chat. Really, I really do appreciate that. I suck at rotisserie leagues worse than Sam Darnold plays quarterback in the NFL. Very nice. Very nice. I don't like them. Yeah, I don't know. I was always good at those. Not good at the other ones. But thank you for the super chat. And again, guys and girls, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I really do appreciate it. Have a great evening. Get some sleep. Have a great Wednesday, Thursday. And, hey, we'll see if I do a KBO stream on Friday when I'm live again. But I do plan on having a couple videos up about something. So hopefully you guys will watch. Anyway, have a great night. Until next time, it's a bad diggity jizzle from my lovely summer home. And we are gone. Peace.